Pimp gang. I will respect the P. Respect the rules that was given to me. I'm living for you. You know I'm just living forever and ever. Keep it PI. I'm living for you. You know it. You know I'm just living for you. Dear God, can I talk to you? You said I can. Somebody told me that they cut the hand off. You could have picked anybody to be sugar-free guy, but you picked the one Walker Pimp. Thanks a lot. And I don't know where to begin with this beat that I got, but I know it ain't gonna stop because people see that I'm not. Even though the game is rough, P and all that stuff, when it knocked me on my ass, I get right back up. You told me thou shalt not lie, just play no part into mean what you say and finish what you start. I know it's easier for me to pick a house up than to knock a bitch and make her keep her mouth shut. Oh, and thank you for my new bottom bitch you gave me, God. You told me that'll spoil the hoe if I spare the ride. I'm living my life for you, God Almighty in the sky. How many niggas wanna pimp? How many niggas wanna die? Now don't fuck around and let this P word fuck around and get you caught up. Jumping to every hoe that choose every bitch to pop up. Look, I done pimped enough to choose my own hoe. P, I'm sugar free. Let a hoe call herself choosing me. I done lost my kids for what? On GP I had a choice and I chose the game. So I know it's funny how time flies, and I ain't scared of change. If I was, the niggas I started wouldn't have no game. I stand before my God naked and bare. Tears falling on my eyes cause I'm shaking and scared. Baby, I'm married to what these niggas call a game and shit. This is a life, motherfucker, would you die for this? I'm your savior, pimp, and I was sent from God. If you didn't have sugar free, you had to make him up. Bitch, please. I love my God. In a day, I worship him. And only you. My God. Sometimes. I'ma be right here on the cap. Only you. Thank you for my game. Thank you for my glory. The sugar free to pimp. And man, I don't say this too much, but this is a spiritual thing with me, man. This is something that I believe in, man. You know, and it's out of sight that I make money talking about it. You know what I mean? Hey, different strokes for different folks. A lot of people wasn't cut out for this. A lot of people wasn't cut from the same cloth as us. But that's all right, though. I'ma worship the pimp God. Don't put a black eye in the game, pimp.
Hit that like button, man. You already know to hit that like button, hit that share button. You know what I mean? I couldn't come on. I totally forgot about a consultation that I had, and because of his work schedule, I had to benefit the brother because his itinerary is, is kind of busy because of what he does. And I ain't faulting the man for that. So I had to deal with that consultation. And now that I'm talking to you guys, I got the opportunity. And because there's certain things that I don't want to leave out, if I end up talking about other things outside of what I'm going to talk about within this video, it is what it is. But make sure you hit the like button. I already know that right now it's 10:25 where a lot of you guys is. Hey, appreciate my nigga Droney, man. Droney always coming in supporting us. You know what I mean? Coming in with the 50. Dr. Ford coming in with her pretty ass. Hey, baby. You know what I mean? She coming in with the 25. You dig? Appreciate you, baby. Good looking. You know what I mean? And ain't it just a beautiful thing? Actual people with degrees, and they live different walks of life. They participate in a different walk of life, but they take time out to watch this pimping. You know what I mean, man? It's a blessing, man. Appreciate my nigga Knock for coming in with the 20. You know, blessings to Helena's fine there. Hey, baby. You know what I mean? I seen Robin earlier commenting in the comments section. Kev, man, you know, we got to be a hound about it. I see Kev up in here. You know what I mean? Turf will probably be in here in a little bit. Blessings to Turf. You know what I mean? But blessings to Knock. Blessings to Jay. I ain't even see him, but blessings to him as well. You know, hold on. Let me go through this. Hold on, because I don't want me to forget, you know, the main ones in the family, man, that I always support. Somebody got in my inbox earlier. They said, P, I've been supporting you since the days of you roasting Big Smoke. I was like, damn. Well, nigga, you been with me since the beginning. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at this comment section. And shout out to Sabrina's fine ass. Y'all make sure y'all say what's going on to Miss Sabrina. You know how I am. You know, I mean, I love to talk to the ladies, but I love to be a blessing to the game, man. You know what I mean? Why y'all obtaining? You know what I mean? So while y'all obtaining this knowledge, don't forget to be a blessing, you know what I mean, to a woman in the comment section. There might be a need of some direction, you know what I mean? So that go for the younger, the older, whether they in their 20s or whether they 40s, you know what I mean? They all shorties to a wise man, you know? So, man, be a blessing, you know what I mean? While you sitting over there listening to the information, you know, if the conversation get too good, you don't want to interfere with this game, you know. So I want you guys, man, to make sure that, you know what I mean? Yeah, you already know, Tony, you know what I mean? Give you information and have a conversation on Snapchat, have a conversation on Facebook, man. It is what it is. But, you know, some of us are still getting up in here, and I tried to go live earlier, and you know, when you try to go live, you know, too many times on one channel, you know, it messes up the application. So the people might be a little slow coming up in here, but it don't matter. After I end the video, they're gonna end up seeing it any damn way, because a lot of people was anticipating seeing part two. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me make my boy. You love this shit, don't you? Pimp or Die, Mac Jerry. You already know. Blessings to you. Soaking up this game is better than pussy. Nigga, you ain't never lied. And to my nigga third one, man, appreciate it. You know already. I got 5 on it. Coming in with the 5. You know what I mean? Good looking, man. Share this game by all means, man. Like it. Soaking this game. Hold on. Make sure my nigga Hustle up in here. Brandon Johnson. Gene up in here. Nigga Tony Rain. Joshua Singleton. I'm waiting on 1-2P. Hit me up when you get hands. All right, blessings to you. Hold on. Dewan, Suave. Damn, I never realized what Sugar Free said at the end of that verse. Damn. I don't know how you missed it. Take care of that suit. I'm in a second on you. Stupid. But let's get to it. You know, I appreciate you guys for coming in. I always try to give you guys a good 5 or 10 minutes to get in. But it's time to teach. You know what I mean? I know no shout out is needed, but I appreciate the love, Tony, man, because you always been supporting me, man. So I appreciate that, man, for you supporting this game. Man, good looking. But because of some things that I don't want to leave out this time, and even with things that I don't want to leave out, I know after I end this video, I'm gonna be like, man, I could have said this or that. But before I start, let me say this and let me give the explanation of this. Hold on, man. We doing Amber Alerts and hold on, man. There we go. But what I want to explain, as far as another thing that pimps don't do, one of the things that pimps don't do, especially in this era, is that pimps do not mess knowingly. Let me make that plain. Knowingly. If he knowingly knows that this is a minor, meaning that this is an underage little girl. He don't got no business messing with her. And why would you say pimps don't mess with minors, P? Because pimps love their liberty and society. You know what I mean? Pimps don't want to be in no correctional facility for an eternity. And number one thing is because of his principles as a man. All right. And in spite of what they're teaching on television, as far as pimps looking for weak, feeble-minded, young females, that's contrary to the truth. If this pimp is endeavoring to be successful, he's endeavoring to be wealthy. Why in the fuck would he prey on some old weak, feeble-minded, absent-minded? Why, if he's sending this female basically to be in front of rich, powerful, wealthy men, why would he look for some old dumbass or low self-esteem broad? Terrence, appreciate that. Peace and blessings to you, family. That doesn't make logical sense. He wants to be wealthy. He wants to be successful in the game, but yet and still, he's looking for idiots. He's looking for those who basically are weak. He's looking for those that are easily able to give up information after being interrogated. You know what I mean? If they in an interrogation room, they going to give up all the information in the interrogation room. So you telling me he just looking for all of these weak, feeble-minded, females? Maybe a prostitute hustler, maybe a whole lucky ass nigga, but somebody that's actually possessing the capabilities and the identity of a actual pimp. You know what I mean? No, he's not going to, do that, whatsoever. And I absolutely mean that. He's not gonna mess with no minor, and not just, watch this. A wise pimp is not only not going to mess with a minor, a underage, little young girl, but he's not even gonna mess with a so-called of age broad who has the spirit and mentality of an underage broad. So she could be 30 years old, but if she has the spirit and mentality of a teenager, such as 13, 14, 15, 16, and all of this shit, he's not even gonna mess with this 30-year-old child. Because even though she's of age, her mental stage is not good enough for her to be with him, and she gonna fuck around and cause him to be in somebody's jail. She gonna cause him to be in somebody's prison. No, he don't want to get involved with her, because getting involved with her that's of age, but she ain't on the right mental stage, she gonna cause him to sit up there and be in a correctional facility for an eternity as well. So not only do you not want to deal with minors, you don't want to deal with broads that's of age that have the same mind frame, spirit, energy, and immaturity of a minor. Okay? So pimps do not mess with minors or of age broads who have the spirit mentality of a minor. Why? Because dealing with minors equals major time in prison. Let me give this also to you, so these Me Too movement ass, Derek Jackson ass niggas, Derek Jackson the P ass niggas can get an outstanding understanding about this motherfucking game. In ancient times, did pimps have minors? Yes, they did. So, contrary to the idiots that you see trying to crucify me and others who have caught cases, ignorantly not knowing basically the bride's age, and try to make it some R. Kelly type shit, these niggas don't even know the game. Because if they knew the history of pimping and hoeing, they would know that certain pimps was actually given underage young teenage daughters by the mothers. There were mothers that actually gave their daughters to dope dealers, pimps, because they seen the pimp in the dope dealer as a way to escape poverty. They seen the pimp and the dope dealer as a way to escape the urban community, the ghetto. So you actually had mothers who basically said, take care of my daughter, watch over my daughter, protect my daughter, make my daughter a star, get my daughter out of the ghetto. She knew this guy was a pimp. She knew this guy was a dope dealer. But she didn't want her daughter to repeat the same poor history that she's had. She didn't want her daughter to be broke. She didn't want her daughter to have the same circumstances that she's had. Repeat her history, she gave her daughter to a pimp. Okay? I'm talking about ancient times in the game. So no, I cannot say that pimps in the ancient times did not have underage girls. Okay? Because that would be false. That's false information. Some of the legendary pimps in the game had minors. The things that you look at and say, oh my God, that's so abominable. In the yesteryears, in ancient times, it wasn't. It wasn't even looked upon like that. It wasn't. You actually had some police officers that would check to see not only the underage, but the adults as well in certain cities. They would see whether or not the girls had pimps or not, because they didn't want these girls out here with no protection. Because they knew that if a bride was renegading, as they say, outlawing back in the day, if she didn't have no protection, she didn't have a man to report to. Gangbanger and stranger and any individual in the hood had an opportunity to rob her for a currency and rape her for a pussy anytime that he got an opportunity to do so. So they would do investigation about her situation to find out if she's getting instructions from an instructor. So when you see all these Me Too movement, you know what I mean, CC Peniston ass niggas all on social media crying, talking about she was a minor and pimps don't. These niggas look like bitches. And the shit that they say on social media, they wouldn't even say it, and definitely wouldn't say it in my face, and definitely wouldn't say it in the faces of others. These niggas are undercover fans, okay? And they're fans that just don't know the history of the game. What I'm gonna give you some real knowledge. One of the reasons why that it is frowned upon to deal with minors and all of that shit now, because you had so many young idiots that did not understand the game, that watched documentaries of these pimps, in the actual pimps in documentaries, and they sitting over there talking about some, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you guys sometimes go upside a whole head, you know, if you told her that you was gonna kill her, you know what I'm saying, you got to kill her. You know what I'm saying? And when she sit up there and say, oh, don't hit me no more, daddy, you gotta sit up there and take a sometime finger whooping, stick whooping, hanger whooping, belt whooping, gun building, pistol whooping, all type of building. The bitch had to be ready for the Kentucky Derby. You understand me? So she had to be ready for the track, Jack. So by young guys not being able to understand that he's talking about what he did in his era. I can't do what this nigga did in his, because even though the game remains the same, the laws for each and every era in the game changes. So I can't do what the pimps did in ancient times and do that shit now in recent times. Man, you know, the game, man, the game stay the same, baby. You know, don't nothing change with the player. That's a lie. The laws change, nigga. And not only have the laws changed, the motherfucking, you understand me, women have changed as well, because the men have changed. So because the players have, follow me now, don't nothing change but the players. The players change. The females are players. The women are players. So you guys are not even getting the same, you know what I mean, type of women that you had in ancient times. I'm not saying that they don't exist now in the recent times, but trying to get what Bishop Don Magic Juan had and Gene Morgan had, and trying to get what Joe Cato had and Joe Langford had, and you know what I mean, the original Mel Salisbury had, and the original Johnny Moe had, and you know what I mean, Pepe Le Pew had, and You know what I mean? These type of broads, you know what I mean? You're not gonna just catch that walking outside, nigga. That shit come once in a lifetime. A woman that's willing to go through hell with you, willing to be with you in any circumstance. Whether you broke, whether it's a good day, bad day, sad day, good whole day, no dough day, whatever circumstance you in, she fucking with you. Them type of women don't be coming as easy as breathing the air of God. That's why when you blessed with a woman like that, you do everything in your goddamn power. You understand me, to maintain that woman. Why is it 206 people watching me and it's only 81 likes? Stop disrespecting this game. You know, the moment that you came in here, I don't do weak ass lives. It's simple to motherfucking P. Hit the like button right now. Take your fat ass finger and hit that little thing that's like this. Hit that like button right. The more likes, the more recommendations for the video, and it'll bring more women in here that need to hear this game, and it's gonna bring some old young guy up in here to think he just pimping up in here as well. So by all means, hit the like button right now and share this damn video. But just to let you know what I mean? Hold on. Pimps did have minors in the ancient times. A lot of legendary pimps. So when you see all these Me Too movement, fraudulent, ignorant ass niggas speaking about some shit that they don't even know about, that's funny. It's laughable. Not all pimps, but there were, a good percentage of pimps in ancient times that had minors. And they had the minors from the age of 15 and 16 years old to 36 to 40. You know what I'm saying? And you got certain individuals, and let me say this too. This is gonna hit a lot of y'all in y'all chest, but I just gotta be 100. A lot of them was in ghettos. A lot of them was around vice lords and GDs, BDs, Blackstone Rangers, Crips and Bloods, gladiators. You know what I mean? So, whether God did something miraculous, if something miraculous didn't take place, 9 out of 10, a lot of them was going to get involved with a gangbanger. 9 out of 10, a lot of them was going to get involved with a guy that was just going to leave them with 2 or 3 motherfucking kids and make her a statistic, and the bride ain't got no good characteristics, no materialistics for her existence and attendance on earth. So if my honest opinion, I'd rather see her ass with the pimpin'. Period. If it's gonna be like that. Because you have some young people, no matter how good you preach and teach to them, they want to repeat the history of their father, their uncle, their sister, their auntie, their mother. And you could preach to the rapture come, and they still gonna rebel because they endeavoring to go out there and live the street life. Mama have fun, daddy have fun, uncle have fun. They trying to keep me from having fun. So they gonna go out there trying to repeat your history, no matter how long you preach and teach. You know what I mean? They gonna go out and try to repeat your history. And me personally, I'd rather for her to be with him, the gentleman, rather than him, the gangster, the D-boy, or the con man, or even the 9 to 5. That's just my opinion. It don't have, just because it's yours, don't hate me. Just because my opinion is not yours, don't hate me. I just had to give you guys a history lesson because it's so many people, speaking on this pimping and don't even know the history of this game. And how could you sit up there and say pimps don't do this and pimps don't do that and pimps don't do this and pimps don't do that, and you're not speaking in totality. You're only speaking from your reality, and that's your current now. And you trying to judge somebody's old history from the 70s, the 80s, or from ancient times to basically now. And let me give more clarity before I leave off the minor situation. If a guy did not interview a bride properly, and he was negligent, to interview, do a thorough research on her, and he didn't realize, her age, because everybody from the outside looking in, all of the people with mistakes and all of these individuals that present themselves to be perfect have the opportunity to get in the comment section and put on an Oscar award performance as if they never did anything contrary to the game. And to my knowledge, nobody has ever came in the game with the game. Okay? So in the beginning, it's been a lot of chipping. In the beginning, it was a lot of no pimping. A lot of people say mispimping, but in reality, no pimping. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of people who's trying to cover up their iniquities and frailties of the past because there was no media during that time. So their mistakes, you know what I mean, is not broadcasted and telecasted like that. So they have the luxury of pretending to be, you know what I mean, a perfect individual in recent times simply because social media was not out in the ancient times in their heyday. So they have the luxury of pretending to be something that that it wasn't. When in reality, that not only did they make the same mistakes that you made, but they made worse. And you have a lot of hypocrites in the game, and I cannot stand that shit. You know, but I'm gonna be transparent with you. But if he was deceived into thinking that this bride was of age, he didn't study her, he didn't do a thorough research. Maybe, you know what I mean, he allowed his lust for every dollar that said in God we trust to deceive him into thinking that she was of age. Or maybe he basically allowed his lust because he wanted to fuck, because there are pimps, you know what I mean, that have made that mistake as well. If we just gonna tell the truth tonight, if we not gonna just put on an Oscar award, I ain't gonna call names, don't worry, I won't tell you a secret. But there are a lot of individuals, when they first started, they was not equivalent to what it is now. So in your yesteryears in ancient times, to flip this square, to endeavor to turn this square into a hole, there was a lot of chipping. And for those that don't know chipping, fucking on a square. Pimp having sexual intercourse with a woman who is not a participant in the lifestyle. Chipping. She's not a woman that is currently giving him currency. Chipping. Okay? And I'm going to also speak a little bit more, on some other shit, as well. Hold on for a minute. Okay, there you go. But let me move on. But pimps do not. In this day and era, this day and age, brother, why would you? And let me say this show you the lack of standards and morals and characteristics of the man today. These girls, not all of these little girls are lying. P, what you mean? Not all of these teenagers are lying. You have teenagers that will tell you, I'm 15, I'm 16, I'm 14. But because he basically is lustful towards this teenager, or because he sees the markability of her physicality, he knows the currency that can be generated, so he keeps the conversation going. She told you, look, I'm a baby, I just got here. But because of his lust for money, and let me also say this, that's why it's very laughable when I see people on social media that I know that love money. A nigga that love money will not be a good judge, because a nigga that's in love with money will try to verbally crucify another man for his mistake, but because he's possessed with the love of money, he will commit that same mistake if it's a good enough amount of money to put in his collection plate. He'll make that same motherfucking mistake if it's enough money to be made, off of that mistake. So his morals and so-called characteristics, don't exist if money is in existence. So I can't even pay him no attention. Okay? And we have another crowd of people who like to verbally crucify, but you're desperate. And if you're a desperate guy, how in the fuck are you going to judge anybody? It's one guy, as you know, I'm not even gonna bring him up. I just call him the toothless simp for tonight. Simplest toothless. Um, this guy, I know him to be desperate, very desperate. So for a desperate guy to put on a self-righteous spirit or to put on a facade, you know, like he's got morals and standards and characteristics, is laughable. It's very laughable. Because if you're a desperate guy, what the fuck you mean that you wouldn't mess with a minor? If you desperate. If you take any bitch, if you accept anything from every bitch, how the fuck you gonna say you're not gonna fuck with a minor? If you told the game that you would pimp on your mother, if you told the game that you would send your sister, how in the fuck would you say that you wouldn't send a minor? Little nigga, that don't make sense. As Pac said, nigga, that don't rhyme right. Seen too many movies. That don't go together. You a pimp on your mama. You a send your sister, but you wouldn't send a minor? Nigga, who is you fooling? Do you think everybody is as dumb as you or dumb as you look? That sounds stupid. You'll send your mama to go hoe, you'll send your sister to go hoe, but you're not gonna send this minor? Who the fuck are you talking to? So we got a lot of dumbass motherfuckers that is on social for everybody to come. So by all means, come follow me. And as soon as you follow me, we'll be able to start things and get it on. Okay, now let me go into this. Okay, here we go. Now that I dealt with the minor, are we back? Let me know that you're back in. I see the numbers coming back because I was always live. Just like I got bumped out and you guys still be there, I was still here and you guys got bumped out. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little second before I start because I want you guys to hear exactly what I'm saying. And I'm gonna repeat my Instagram again for those of you that are not following me. My old Instagram account was destroyed. Okay, the haters are on their job. Matter of fact, blessings to the haters. You know what I mean? May God continue to bless my haters, prosper my haters, and may my haters have a blessed year. You know, if you tap into your greatness, you'll stop being jealous of me having mine. So blessings to my haters. But my Instagram account is SINFULTHEP. Okay, let's hurry up and get that to 1,000 followers immediately. You know what I mean? Let's hurry up, man. But okay, we got 200 people back again. You know, it went all the way down. You know, why am I always in a hotel? Brother, I'm in Toronto. You know what I mean? If you look at my videos, you will actually see that I have videos in the house. And now, brother, I'm in Toronto. So until I find the right house for me to do my thing in, for me to scream, cuss, holler, you know what I mean, rebuke the bitch in, all type of shit, brother, I'm going to be in a hotel. I'm currently in downtown Toronto in Canada right now. So until then, brother, you're going to see me in a hotel. I have to put them up for now. And plus, I can't go live on my big channel right now anyway. So I might as well take out this time to put up videos on this one. What's going on, Cash Money? But y'all ready now? I said my Instagram, my new Instagram, man, is SINFULTHEP. There you go. You don't even get to survive. SINFULTHEP, you know what I mean, on Instagram. Now, another thing that pimps don't do is speak down on another pimp, another simp, just a nigga, a man, period, to a woman. Pimps do not speak down on a motherfucker, another nigga, in front of this bitch like a bitch just to have the bitch. I'm going to say that again. Pimps do not talk like a bitch, which is to speak on another man to a bitch like a bitch just to have the We don't do that. Even if this individual is not authentic, even if this individual is fraudulent, even if this individual is a bitch ass nigga and the bitch is venting, we will listen for a certain amount of time and then we have to cut that off because we don't want the woman to think that this is a Wendy Williams show. Okay? So we're never going to speak to a woman like a woman about another man to the woman just to have the woman. Okay? No woman should be that important. When you are talking to a woman, the only thing to talk about is the best definition of important, which is you. Okay? You are the best definition of important. So, by you being the best definition of important, there is no reason for you to speak on another man to the woman. You have certain individuals, and matter of fact, let me say this to you guys. I need all my haters, those that hate Sinful to P, dislike Sinful to P. I need you to tell your girlfriend, your hoe, your bottom bitch, and your wife that I'm not a pimp. I need you to tell her how stupid I am. I need you to tell her how I'm dumb. Anything that you could think of to minimize my character to your woman. I'm speaking to all my haters right now. I want you to tell your wife, your bottom bitch, your sideline piece, whatever. Speak down on Sinful to Pete. Hate me to your woman. Okay? Speak on me on a daily basis into the ears of your women each and every day. Let her know if you ever leave me, whatever you do, baby, don't go to Sinful to Pete. Don't go. That's what I need for all you niggas to do. I need all my haters to come on one accord and speak on my name. Oh, he not no. Oh, he ain't got no game. Oh, he a YouTuber. Oh, the nigga is stupid. Oh, that nigga is dumb. Oh, I heard his dick little. Oh, the nigga do eat pussy. He just don't know how. Oh, I heard his breath smell like booty and motherfucking catfish and 3 alleys. Oh, motherfucker, you understand me? That nigga's so dumb. I need you to tell that bitch everything. Tell her I'm a murderer. Tell her I'm all of this. And I need you to do that each and every day. My haters have been working, but you have not been working hard enough. Period. I need you to create pages telling women to not fuck with me. Put that on Instagram, put that on Facebook, put that on Snapchat. I appreciate all my haters. Please do that for me. Make up whatever lie that you want to make up, slander that you want to make up, and tag every stripper, every hoe, every beautiful career having ass woman into that post so they can see it and say that this man is not a pimp. He's stupid. He's dumb. He's an idiot. Bitch, don't fuck with him and tag me. Blessings to my haters. Okay, so pimping don't speak down on another man to a woman endeavoring to have that woman. Okay, and any real woman that's talking to you, she's gonna have the spirit of discernment and she's gonna pretty much say, okay, this guy's a bitch. Okay, this guy's a bitch. You know what I mean? He's talking to me about another man. I didn't even mention him. And he's talking about another guy and he's speaking to me. He's spilling the beans. As a matter of fact, he's not even spilling the beans. As in the homosexual language, he's spilling the tea. We're having a tea party. He came on the phone as such and such the P, but 10 minutes within the conversation, he's spilling the tea. So ladies, I want you to know that if a guy is talking to you eye level, because one thing about pimps, all of them are overtly confident. Some are overtly arrogant. So all of these, you know what I mean, guys, no, I'm not taking no, this is all my classics. No, I'm not taking any calls. What for? You know, but all my motherfucking, you understand me, classics. Let me say this. When you see me doing a classic like this, no. The only way that you guys, gonna interact with me now is pretty much coming to my Instagram, SINFULTHEP, and you can ask me whatever question that you desire to ask me instead of hiding behind phones. Now we can look face to face. Now, if he's comfortable telling you about the iniquities of somebody else, the frailties of somebody else, the abominations of somebody else, and he's comfortable, telling you another man's business. Ladies, do not invest in this male. He is a bitch. Even if what he's saying is true, okay? Always remember that if he will do that to this guy, he'll do that to this guy, and he'll do that to this guy. And bitch, you are a fucking fool if you don't think that after he gets involved with you, that he's going to record in his mind anything and everything that he can put on Facebook or Instagram, or basically ruin your reputation in the location of the streets as well. You know what I mean? You are a fucking fool if you do not believe that he's going to be a motherfucking gossiper about your business. You stupid. You dumb as fuck. So any guy that shows you traits that he would be like, yeah, and did you hear about that dude? Did you hear about him? Because I see that you following him on Instagram. What you mean? What you mean? Well, I'm just saying that, I went on who you following, and it just hurt me because, you following having it all to Pete. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you really don't know him? You really don't know him, huh? Well, I ain't gonna go there. You know what I mean? If you really don't know him, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna put it out there, man. But I'm just saying, man. I'm just, huh? I'm just saying, man. I just by me really loving and liking hoes, it really hurt my heart. You know what I mean? To see a woman following somebody like that. You know what I mean? Because I went on your page and you just seem like a good woman, man. You just seem like a good hoe. And I would just hate you, you know what I mean, to be with a guy who has, and I ain't even gonna say it, man, you know what I mean? But it's just fucked up. No, man, tell me. I'm just saying though, you know what I mean? I don't know for sure. Cause I ain't never been in a relationship with him, but it's like 5 bitches saying that he's Herpes the Mac. Yeah, they call him Herpes the Mac from where he from. Yeah, one bitch she had to quit immediately. It was spiders, motherfucking Super Nintendos, motherfucking Ataris, and some more shit. Joe Montana game, Pro Bowls and everything coming out her pussy. Yeah, real talk, on the track. She was just walking up to a car and, game cartridges and all type of shit, vehicles and all type of shit just start falling out of her pussy. And I just don't want that to happen to you because you got everything going for yourself. Listen, I normally wouldn't tell a woman, no shit like this, but because you're such a hoe and because you're such a woman and because I like you so much, that I just had to tell you. I just had to tell you his business. I had to tell you all the F's on his report card. Listen, if he is comfortable, it's a difference when you ask a man, and you tell a man your situation, okay? And he gives his opinion about your situation. And he lets you know, just like, ladies all the time, seeing, my guy, I didn't call him like 2 times, giving money to a stripper in the strip club. Can you still be a pimp? No, bitch. Fuck no. That's different. That's different. Like when you women ask me, is he still a P? You know what I mean? Know that he has dated a bitch. Can you still be a P in that circumstance? Bitch, I'm not gonna lie on you. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if you tell me that you pay somebody who used to take girls on Backpage, who had used whole dollars to basically sit up there and put that in the hand of a hoe who in return gave it to a pimp, no, bitch, I'm not gonna encourage you to be with him. Fuck no. But I'm not gonna You know, if it's a difference from telling a guy your situation and he gives you information about the game, and through the information of this game, you find out that you're not with a pimp. It's a difference. You know what I mean? From him basically speaking on what the game is, and you getting a revelation of pretty much, you know what I mean, what the game is, you know what I mean? And he just give you clarity that you giving the currency to a fucking garbage can. That's different. But to go out of his way to speak on popular, you know, pimps just to make himself look good, you know what I mean, to a woman, that's weak. And if you give money to him, you're an enabler of weakness. You just supported his bitch-like behavior. Any woman that supports a guy after he tells you that the business of another man, he told you the business of another man. Hold on. He told you the business. I'm trying to get this comment section right too, because I can't. He telling you the business of another man. Not only do pimps don't do that, men don't do that. Okay? And the reason why I can say that because one of the qualifications to be a pimp, you got to be a man first. So a lot of niggas like, you know, I get out grimy. You know what I mean? I dirty Mac. Men don't do that. Men don't do that. And a lot of you bitches are so gullible and stupid that the guy basically, you understand me, is telling you all this man's business. If what he's saying is accurate, then you're going to stay away from the guy that he told the truth on, and you're going to stay away from this sissified ass, Sebastian ass nigga too, that's gossiping like a, because neither one of them is the right man for you. So even if what he's saying about the next man is true, you still have to, damn, he did what? God damn, what? For real? Shit, that's fucked up. But while you looking at him, you got to do this. Damn, that's messed up. In other words, while he giving you information about another man, you have to consider that it's an abomination going on within this conversation because he's giving you information about another man. Because if he was a man, he wouldn't just volunteer and be like, yeah, you know, I don't mean to get in your business, but because I'm following you, I get to see all of the suckers, you know what I mean, that you following. And when I went to the comment section, I ended up going through the comment section. Going through, you know what I mean, what you was liking on. I see that you like this one dude. Man, I can't believe you like him. Man, I can't believe, you know what I mean, you like him. Whew, shit. What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm just saying, man, you know, the way he killed that girl, the way he killed that one hoe, you know what I mean, that wasn't cool. You know what I mean? That's not cool. You know, man. Wait a minute. Killed another hoe? Hell yeah. He didn't kill some hoes before. You actually have niggas like this in the game. And you know, I'm here to tell you that pimps don't do that. That's not a trait of a man. You know what I mean? Men don't do that. You know what I mean? We don't do shit like that. Hold on. We don't do shit like that. You know what I mean? So because we don't do shit like that, and I'm telling you that we don't do shit like that, the moment that you sit up there and tell, you know what I mean, a man that, the moment that this man speaks on another man, you know that this is not a pimp. So by you knowing that, no, it's not restarting, it's just restarting again, bro. You know, by him basically showing you he's not a pimp, by speaking on another man, cut that conversation short. Leave that conversation alone. Leave it alone. All right? You know what I mean? The moment that he starts speaking about another man, this is a whole move right here. Wow. But hold on. Give me just 1 second because I think this is a client. Hello? Yeah, I just caught one. I'm gonna hit you right back. That's what you do for that sucker. Okay? That's what you do for that sucker. You catch your date his ass and don't call that nigga back. We don't support bitch made behavior. If this guy has shown you that he's a bitch made ass nigga, why in the fuck would you put money in his hand? Each and every time you put your money in the hands of a bitch made ass nigga, you are supporting bitch made behavior and you are an enabler of a bitch ass nigga. You are a support system. You are a motherfucking marketing team for bitch ass niggas. Each and every time you give the currency to a nigga who then showed you that he's a bitch. And as a hoe, you don't want to support bitch made behavior, especially if you're a mother and you got a son. You don't want to sit up there and have another son that you got to train all over again. No. So you don't have time for that. Let that go. Okay, so somebody said, what if somebody's speaking positive? I done that before. Women know that. It's it's been times where women, I don't know why she, hold on. I'm live right now. I don't, you know what I mean? No, why, you know what I mean? Damn, you see this. But, you know what I mean? Hold on, fix that. And then fucked up my comment set. But if I'm on a conversation with a woman and she asks me about another P, you know, and I know this P to be a reputable, respectable pimp, I know him to do some pimping, or I pimp side by side with this man, I'm gonna speak good on him. Because I love the game so much that I just want to be a blessing to the game. Okay? And by the game seeing me be a blessing to the game, I know that I can't beat the game at giving. So if I said something encouraging or telling for this man to have that hoe, I know that the game gonna sit up there and bless me with some hoes, you know what I mean, just for me doing that. I can't beat the game at giving. So if I said anything that was beneficial for an official P, the game gonna bless me for that. I can't outdo the game. So if she asks me something about a reputable pimp that I know to be the pimping, who has pimped cross country, and he's very well known for pimping, that I fuck with, pimp side by side with him, yeah, I'm gonna sit up there and bless her with, and if I got his line, motherfuckers know I done this too. I'm gonna put his ass on three-way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit up there and say, hold on, and call the pimping and give him, give him an opportunity to have this bitch. Because evidently, if she was so in tune with what the fuck I was saying and doing, she wouldn't even ask me about another man. So if you ask me about another man, you know, and it has been times where I was wrong, where a bitch did bring up another motherfucker's name because she was talking to him as well. And a lot of times women will do things to test you. You know, I'll give you one example. I had a veteran pimp partner out of Chicago. You know what I mean? Hold on. Baby, while I'm teaching this game, another thing I want to say. These women are attractive, and I understand that you guys want to keep some attractive women in the comment section. But to my mods, I don't give a fuck if these bitches are pretty. I don't give a fuck if the profile picture is actually how she looks in real life. If the bitch is saying something contrary to this game or saying something that's not on one accord with what I'm preaching and teaching about this game at this present time, give the bitch an opportunity, silence her ass for 5 minutes, let the bitch get her mind right, and after she come back after them 300 seconds, if the bitch still ain't got her motherfucking mind out right, rebuke the bitch, excommunicate the bitch, kick her out. I don't give a fuck about that bitch being attractive. You know what I mean? Well, as good as this game is, we're gonna attract more attractive bitches over here. It's nothing. And if that bitch sitting over there saying and doing things in the comment section that's contrary to being motherfucking right, I don't want her motherfucking handsome ass in the comment section any goddamn way. All of that dumb ass shit the bitches be saying, all these old meaningless ass conversations motherfuckers be having, y'all do that shit at them other YouTubers comment section. But when I'm speaking about this game, I don't want to see that lame ass shit. in my comment section. This game gonna sit up there and save lives and better motherfuckers' lives. I don't want to care about that square ass shit them square ass bitches be saying in that shit. Cancel that bitch. Now, getting back to this game, because we never left it. The thing is this, hold on. And I appreciate Helena for telling me something, because the last live that I did, the mods was a little bit tender. Y'all was a little bit merciful to people you shouldn't have been merciful to. It was motherfuckers that should have been deleted, and I don't know why they wasn't being deleted. But of course, I had to keep on going because, when you a preacher, teacher, motivational speaker, minister, pimp, you keep pimping, you keep preaching, you keep teaching, you keep speaking, you keep going. Even when shit is messed up over here, you got to keep going, baby. You know what I mean? Because if you keep going, a lot of people won't even notice it. But, no. All of that shit that be going on, bitches talking about shaking their ass and all that. Get all that faggot shit up out of our motherfucking comment section. Come on, man. That's why I made you motherfuckers mods. Check that shit. Now, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep this thing, all the way, real. Before I leave off this shit. My P partner from Chicago, he a veteran. He from Killer Ward, reputable. He was talking to this bride too. She was a little Indian and black bride, that I ended up having. And she was talking to him too. She was talking to him. She was talking to Johnny Cash. She was talking to a few more motherfuckers. So anyway, she talking to these guys. And she had asked me about my P partner from Chicago. Okay? And by me having that mentality that I have, anybody know me, I'm an arrogant motherfucker, rightfully so. I am sinful to P. If a bitch asks me about another man, I'm going to encourage her to be with that other man. Because I'm not going to get into my feelings because I still want the game to have her. And as long as the game got her, I'm all right with that. Whether it's me or not. You know what I mean? So the bitch, asked me about him. I said, oh man, he's a reputable from Chicago. You know what I mean? He grew up, on the southeast side, as well, and very well known, got good hands. What I like about him is he a man, and beyond the abundance of information that he has to give a woman, he gonna be able to protect her, because a lot of these guys, profess to P, but if a T, come against that HOE, them niggas ain't gonna be ready to have a physical discrepancy with the trick, over the broad. So the broad ain't even protected. You can't be no pimp if you're not a man. You can't be no pimp if you're not ready to protect, your woman or your women. You a bitch, and you can't be a pimp if you're a bitch ass nigga. So he's not a bitch ass nigga. So I said, if you got with him, you'll receive direction, protection, guidance, uncommon information, edification, inspiration. You know what I mean? You're going to receive elevation. You're going to get empowerment. You're going to get enlightenment from this man. This man is an informative representative of the lifestyle. He's going to be a blessing to you. Anything that you're ignorant of, he going to make sure, that you pretty much the museum of knowledge and wisdom after he finished dealing with you. You're going to go from community college to a Harvard University student after he sit up there and mess with you. That's how it is. Why? Because I'm a pimp. I love the game. And because I love the game, even if she don't choose me, I was still a blessing to the game. Okay? I still gave this nigga this hoe. Shit, and that's a mental climax within itself. Because majority of the niggas that you see on social media speaking about me and things like that, these guys used to be cool with me. A lot of them was my little niggas, even though they were older. But there's not one nigga in the game that could ever say I was partners with Sinful to P or I was friends with Sinful to P and he didn't give me a hoe. That go for Freeze, that go for all of them. I done not just put niggas in a position to have hoes, but I've been like Santa Claus to these niggas. I've given them hoes. Okay? So when you got a partner that can jug you when you need to be jugged and give you hoes when you're holeless, give you dough when you're doleless, give you a home when you're homeless, put you in position when you're out of position, be a blessing to you when you're in need of a blessing. Why in the fuck would you fuck up a friendship, brotherhood like that? You gotta be an idiot. But just to sit up there and wrap it up in a nutshell, after I gave her that information about him, the bitch was testing me. I didn't know that she was testing me because I didn't know that she had asked that same question that she asked to me. She asked that to him. And when she asked him that question, I didn't tell you guys that, but at that time I was fresh out of prison. I didn't have any thing. I was fresh off of pandering and living off the earnings of prostitution case. And it's 2011. I don't have anything. So she sit up there. Come on, man. Be quiet, Mike, while this game going on. Muted a pimp yesterday and all that goofy shit. Be quiet. Uh, you know, by the bride sitting over there, you know what I mean, asking him that question. She sat up there and asked him, you know what he said? He said, well, well, I ain't gonna lie, Sinful, he is a pimp, but Sinful can be very arrogant. Sinful is full of himself, and Sinful love himself, more than he even love his hoes. You know what I mean? Sinful just in himself. It's a sinful world, as he always say. And me personally, I don't think that would be a good choice for you because he just got out, and right now, he don't have anything right now, and he's very arrogant, and not only that, he don't have anything right now. And a lot of times when pimps get out of jail or when they get out of prison, it take them a while, man, to get back in that right frame of mind, that pimp mind, because they've been institutionalized and they haven't realized that they're back in society. So yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea to choose up on Sinful right now because he fresh out, he don't have anything, and it just wouldn't be, in my honest opinion. He is a pimp, he got some good game. I done seen him down, but about him being so arrogant, and you being arrogant, I think y'all gonna clash heads. And plus, this guy out of prison, he don't really have anything right now, so he got to pimp up. Plus, he might not be in the right state of mind for you because not only are you a sexy, fine thing, but you so intelligent, what I mean, right now. You so beautiful, what I mean, and so intelligent, so it ain't no need right now for you to deal with him. That's what he said. And she had gave me the same question, and as you can see, I answered the total opposite of my veteran P partner from Chicago that I love dearly, and I still love today, to this day. You know what I mean? I still love him to this day. It was just, and I didn't even know that the bitch was testing me. But when I answered the way that I answered, she was like, wow. Wow. I said, bitch, what you saying wow for? The way you just campaigned for him. And that I got, cause see, I told the bitch everything. I told her that I was fucked up. Okay? I wasn't playing with bitches at that time. Fresh out of prison, I didn't tell that bitch that, what I mean, I got a car when I don't got a car. I didn't tell that bitch that I had a house when I didn't have a house. I didn't tell that bitch, what I mean, that I had a month or 2 weeks worth of motherfucker. I told that bitch the butt naked, irrefutable, incontestable ass truth, and she fucked with me. Period. I didn't give her an Oscar Award movie. I wasn't a male actress to the bitch. The bitch chose me for me. She didn't choose me because of a car. She didn't choose me because of a ring. She didn't choose me because I sent my dick, a dick picture to her phone. We wasn't FaceTiming and jagging. I wasn't jagging my dick off and all of that shit. Nah, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? And because the bitch liked my character as a man. You know, first little trap she sent the little bitty 500. Then the second one was a 500. I still got them same Western Unions. Those that remember my old Instagram, you know that I'm telling the truth. Um, when I put up the TBTs, which I shouldn't have did, but you know, young and foolish. But you know, she sent $500 two separate times. Then after that, that's when she, you know what I mean, gave them. Don't get me the line. If I'm not mistaken, 83 or 84, it was like 8,000 and some change. You know what I mean? That she ended up sending that. And once I got to North Carolina, I came to that soft part. That's when she sat up there and really, you know, broke herself to a pimp in totality. But I would have never had the bitch, because I still love her still to this day. You know, I'm a pimp. So, you know, she's currently engaged. And she left because she was jealous, you know, of other brothers. Not just that, you know, 'cause I know she might see the shit, but she wanted a baby from me. And she thought that she had gave me enough loyalty and currency to have pregnancy with me. And no, your pregnancy wouldn't did nothing but cause jealousy within, you know, my family, within the home, and I couldn't do that. So that's why we're not together. That's why she's engaged to a pastor right now. She's an evangelist. She's no longer in the life, but she still calls me to speak on old times and all that type of shit. So that lets me know that you still love me. That lets me know that I still have a residence in your mind. That let me know that you still thinking about home. That still let me know that you still in love with this game that's inside of Sinful to Pig. That lets me know that you reminisce in retrospect about all the motivational speeches that used to have your horn on fire and give you that desire to some motherfucker seduce and reduce the trick for every dollar you got. Yeah, so I know she gonna see this, so I had to do that one time. But yeah, I know you still love a pimp. Yeah, you still love a pimp, baby. Yeah, yeah. But it is what it is. Blessings to you and you know, your future husband. You know, blessings to you. You know, and what's that shit called? What's that shit called? Yeah, Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, Happy whatever that shit is. But yeah, Happy Valentine's Day. Um, but getting back, you know, to this game, as you can see, the individual with the most characteristics won. He had more materialistics, but because I had more characteristics as a man, I ended up coming up with the woman. Truth be told. So, you know, keep that in mind. So, as far as speaking positive about the pimping, yeah. And if it's a chump or some sucker, snitch nigga, male actress type of nigga that she asks about, don't speak on them. Just be like, you know, I'd rather not speak and go on to the next question. But don't entertain it. Don't, because next thing you know, you'll be talking to her like y'all equal, and you don't need to be doing that. Okay, let me give you something else that the pimping don't do. The pimping don't be ready to kill another man over the bitch just because he got knocked for the bitch. Let me say that again. The pimping don't be ready. The pimping is not willing, ready, or even able to kill another man because his woman decided to put the currency in the hands of another man. Okay? A real pimp is not gonna have no discrepancy over his bitch, well, former bitch, taking currency out of pussy to put in the hands of another motherfucking man. That's not what we do, baby. That's not what we do. I just seen something on IG. Woman is too thick. Need to choose. But I'm gonna wait till y'all get back up in here. We done went from 327 people all the way down to 153. So I gotta wait till you guys, you know what I mean, come back. Okay, I see the numbers coming back at it. Yeah, when you guys had froze, I was still here. I saw when I see the numbers go down from 327 all the way to 100 and something, that lets me know that it froze, even if it ain't froze on my end. So that's why I stopped. So I'm gonna wait till you guys get back. Please don't ask stupid questions. What is the live stream about when you see the title? You know, don't do that. Use your brain. I know it hurts sometimes to think, but if you think, you'd be like, oh, that's what it's about. Damn, the title, what pimps don't do. So he's going to be listing things that pimps don't do. Okay, it's a common sense thing, man. Blessings to Christian for coming in with $1. Whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns any day. I wish that it was times that people basically that have that same, pull for the donations, make contributions as far as sharing and liking the video, because sin ain't gonna ask you for no money, but sin gonna ask you to like the video. So come on, man, let's hurry up and get them likes to 300. Okay, the numbers is getting back up. I think I'm gonna go back into what I was saying. Okay, so look, we back. So the pimping don't get into Mike Tyson fights over a woman's decision. If that woman decided to sit up there and appoint somebody else, you know what I mean, to be the leader right now while I'm teaching, brother, why would you ask that question? I'm teaching right now. Let me say this before I continue. When I'm teaching, don't ask me questions that have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. It's simple. Now, the pimping is not going to have a Mike Tyson fight with no man over the decision of a woman. The pimp game and the pimping and hoeing is a game of choice. Okay? Just like she chose you, she can choose another man. Okay? And that's why pimps, we stay in the mind frame of she belonged to the game. So since she belongs to the game, that means that if she decides to be with somebody else, I'm not going to get upset or be able to catch a body just because she didn't chose up on somebody. I'm going to say that again. Because I'm possessed and governed by the game, because I'm in love with this game, because I really am who I say I am, I'm not going to be willing to catch a body just because she chose up with somebody. And let me tell you something. I remember, I'll never forget. It was me and Dre. It was me, Dre, and his son, which is my nephew. Blessings to him, little Kylan. But blessings, And we was at Benihana's, and we sitting down chopping it up, and I forgot exactly what Kylan had asked, but it led up to this. And we were talking, and I remember my brother, Dre, he like, man, because one thing I love about when Dre's sitting up there talking about ancient times in the game, if you ever want to get Dre fired up, all you gotta do is get him to talk about God or the game. If he talking about God and this game, you're gonna see a whole different Dre. So no matter how political he get, no matter how involved in whatever movement he get, if you could get him to talk about God in the pimping, you're gonna see a whole nother Dre. So Dre was like, nigga, I was a pimp, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? It was nothing. You know what I mean? If a nigga got in my business and, you know what I mean, he checked $1,000 or more out of the bride, and and he called me, he was able to get her things, and it was nothing. And I always applauded my brother because my brother, Dre, got knocked, to me, the coldest. I will say Philmo Slim getting knocked might have been the coldest that the game has ever seen, because Philmo had got knocked for every bitch that he brought to Hollywood. But because he was Philmo Slim, he came down there with a whole nother motherfucking team that did not get knocked. Got to add that part too. But Dre got knocked 2 times within the same night You know what I mean? The way that it happened, that's why it was so legendary, because this guy named, I think his name was Silky, he called Dre. And when he called, he was like, "Yeah, man, what's going on, man? You know what I mean? I heard a lot about you, man. You know what I mean? Gorgeous Dre, man. Yeah, man. Hey, though, but yeah, man, that little white bitch, yeah, man, she not gonna be coming home tonight, man. You know what I mean? She decided to sit up there, man, and fuck with some pimping, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, she decided to fuck with some pimping, man. You know what I mean? So because she decided to fuck with some pimping, man, yeah, she won't be coming over there, man. I just want nothing I can have the things, man. And by Dre being who he is, it was nothing to Dre. So Dre was like, fine, man. They had a conversation. They exchanged some information. He seen that things were valid, and Dre was more than willing to give up the woman's things and tell him to go pimp because Gorgeous Dre was absolutely a pimp. You know, one of the best, in my opinion, to ever participate. Um, but right when they was getting ready to get off the phone, Dre said, "All right, man, you know what I mean? It's pimping, man. You know what I mean? So do your thing, baby." And he's like, Dre, damn, baby, I forgot, man, I forgot. Yeah. The little chop bride that was with the snow. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I got that bitch too, man. Yeah. So so it was a double knocking. You know what I mean? So that's why it was just so cold, and for Dre to be able to stand up to a double knocking so pimpish the way that he did, that's why, I love it, man. I love him, man. Just the type of man that he was, man. To be able to stand up to a fucking double knocking in the same goddamn night, nigga, for some snow and a chop. Nigga, you are the man. Nigga, you have the heart of a pimp. And like I said, it's not so much of you having a large following like King Solomon, but can you take when a nigga knock you, you know what I mean, for one of them broads? Can you take a phone call? Because it's a lot of niggas who can celebrate this shit as long as they're accumulating off this shit. But can you talk this shit when you get knocked for a bitch though? Okay? Are you gonna turn into a Crip? Are you gonna turn into Paru? Are you gonna turn into Mob James because a nigga that knocked you, you know what I mean, for somebody else, you know what I mean, in your state? Like what you gonna do, man? You know what I mean? Is you gonna pimp? What you gonna do? And you will find out. You will find out the majority of these niggas that's professing to be a pimp, when you get their ass for their baby mama, when you get their ass for their little bottom bitch, when you get their ass for that little light skinned thing that he got up in there, when you get him for that little white thing that he got up in there, because a lot of these niggas, you know what I mean, they be deep, you know what I mean, with a lot of beautiful black women, but a lot of them got the little black bitch. A lot of niggas be doing all type of sucker shit to keep the white bitch, right? So what they'll do is they got the black bitches on the track, and then they got the damn white bitch on the damn internet. He don't want to hurt the white bitch feet. And he think all of this motherfucking sucker ass shit that he got going on, all of this Sally Jesse Raphael simping that he got going on, he think that he gonna maintain this bitch because of this deal that he made. But how many know that even after a good deal is made, it's been bitches to leave good deals? You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga get knocked for a bitch that he done made so many deals to have, so many deals, you know what I mean, to keep. And by the way, I got a video coming out soon. Y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna do a video called "What Kind of Deal Is This?" You know what I mean? That'll be later though. But yeah, what kind of deal is this? But anyway, if he done made deals to keep the bitch, if he done made deals to maintain the bitch, and he still get knocked for it, yes. And I'm gonna tell you another reason why these niggas be ready to turn, you know what I mean, into motherfucking rest in peace to the legendary, you know what I mean, Buntry. They be ready to turn into Buntry. You know what I mean? They be ready to sit up there and turn into the legendary Haran over the bitch. They be ready to sit up there and be security over the bitch. You know, and the reason why they want to do this because they trying to protect their secrets. You know what I mean? They trying to protect their secrets. They done so many things abominable. You know what I mean? Pretty much in the bedroom. They did so many things that was abominable in the house. They don't want nobody to know. One guy, not gonna say his name, but it was one guy. He used to have this bitch because he was a hairy dude and he got long hair. Some of you niggas in the game already know who I'm talking about. But he used to tell this bitch to take the scissors and cut the hair off his booty. I know some of y'all like, what the fuck? The nigga so hairy that he used to give instructions to his bitch to cut off the hair on his booty. I guess the hairs on that motherfucker was too long, so he used to instruct the bitch to cut off hairs on his booty, right? So he thought that he was gonna have this bitch for a long time or a lifetime or whatever. So when the bitch blew up, she loud as hell, all up in because everybody know that Bills in Las Vegas was Pimp headquarters. You know what I mean? Everybody know that Dre's, it was Bills at that time. You know, Bills in Las Vegas was Pimp headquarters. If a bitch wanted to see a pimp, all she had to do was go to Bills. So, you know what I mean? The bitch come all up in there hollering and screaming, nigga, get your motherfucker. Nigga, you ain't no pimp. Nigga, you gay ass. Nigga, you a homosexual. Nigga, what type of man sit up there and tell a bitch to take some scissors and cut the hair off his ass? That ain't motherfucking pimp. Nigga, you nasty motherfucker. I didn't want to do that shit, making me do that shit against my motherfucking will. Nigga, I didn't want to cut the hair off your booty. You know what I mean? You old sissy ass nigga. You faggot ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. You ain't no pimp. And all of the pimps, you know, pimps got on their drinks. You know what I mean? Pimps got on their drink like, I'll be damned. But because some of us have character, you know, bitch, be the fuck quiet. Bitch, you making a goddamn scene. Bitch, you about to have Metro all up in here. Bitch, get your dumb ass up out of here. Bitch, scram. Get the fuck on, man, before the motherfucker police get here. Because all that screaming that you doing. Bitch, you making the scene. Get the fuck on. I get the fuck on. But he still ain't no pimp. He still ain't no pimp. That nigga let the hair. He used to let me cut the hairs off his booty. The bitch just lied with it. Then I'll never forget, and a lot of you niggas know who I'm talking about with this. He's from the Bay. Love him to death, but this happened. Gotta just tell things the way that it is. We all there. I'm young in the game. I'm not even a year. I'm not even 6 months, I don't think. And we inside the Flamingo. You know, we chopping it up at the Flamingo. You know, all the P's is chopping it up. And one of the P's is like, hey man, let's go to Caesar's Palace. Why did he do that? So we end up, you know, crossing the street, going over there to Caesar's, Pimp chopping it up loud, having a good time. You know, at that time, I still used to gamble. I wasn't a big gambler like a lot of my P friends, but at that time I was gambling. You know, I get into that too. And we go inside of Caesar's. And as soon as we get in there, it wasn't even a good, to say it was 2 minutes, man, I don't know, but I see this tall, ugly bitch. Nigga, you know you ain't know. This how that bitch talk. She talk like that bitch from American Pimp. That was like, some pimps are shady. Some pimps, you know what I'm saying? It just appears what type of man he was before he got in the game. That type of shit. So the bitch, she was like, nigga, you know you ain't no pimp. I don't know why you came up in here, nigga, with your no pimping ass, nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, nigga, you just like every other nigga that's from the Bay, nigga. You think that you a pimp just because you from the Bay, nigga. Yo, no pimping ass. You don't got no game, nigga. Tell all these pimps how you ate my ass, dog. Tell these pimps how you ate my ass, dog. Tell these pimps how you had your tongue all up in my booty hole, though, nigga. How I set up on your face with my ass. Could you tell them that? Yeah. So she and screaming, and he want to whoop her ass, but the pimpin' like, nah, Pete, Now, P, the security is around, P. Security around, P. You know what I mean? This ain't it, P. This ain't it, P. Man, let this situation. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to, bitch? On pimp it, bitch. I stump a mud hole out your motherfucking ass, bitch. And I'm strong about my motherfucking shit, bitch. And whatever motherfucking bitch, who the fuck is you dealing with, bitch? Who the fuck is you dealing with, bitch? I'll motherfucker kill you up in here, bitch. You know how Bay Area niggas talk. Bitch, I'm the mob. Bitch, it's the mob. Bitch, I'm the mob around this motherfucker. Bitch, I'm the mob. So, and the bitch like, yeah, nigga, yeah, you could be the mob all you want to, nigga, but you was eating this ass. Was you the mob when you was tasting this ass? Was you the motherfucking mob then, nigga, when you was licking the bumps on my ass, nigga? Yeah, tell your little pimp friends about that dog. Tell them, that's how that bitch talk. Tell them about that dog. You know what I mean? With your perpetrating ass. So, and even while I'm telling this, I can still see the shit, right? So, you know, we calm Pete out. Come on, Pete, let's just leave, man. You know, the bitch ain't worth it, man. You gonna be in CCDC, bro. This shit ain't worth it, man. But I'm trying to hold on to my laugh because anybody know me know that I'm stupid. I'm stupid. You know what I mean? The way she was saying, eat my ass, dog. You know? So I was like, oh my God, niggas, God damn. And you could just tell at first when she said it, you know, I wish Freeze was on here. He was like, bitch, what? You know what I mean? It took him a while to even get the shit out. Because he didn't know that, you know what I mean, pretty much that the bitch was going to expose him like that. But let me say this to you guys before I go on. Whatever you do in the bedroom, be a man about it. You know what I'm saying? Be a man about that shit. You know what I mean? If you want to eat ass, and you know what I mean, you like to take your tongue and, you know, swirl it up in that asshole and shit like that. Hey man, that's what you do. You know what I mean? Some niggas like to eat the shit chips. I ain't mad at you, baby. Do your thing. Only thing I'd be angry at is if that's what you like and that's what you do, and you try to hide the shit. Don't try to hide the shit, little nigga. Just sit up there and be a G about this shit. Let it be known, like, yeah, I eat ass. Yeah, I eat pussy. That's the fuck I do. And yeah, you know, that's what it is. And if you present yourself like that, bitches that want their ass ate, pussy ate, and want to sit on your face, they gonna be in your DM like, hey, you know what I mean? So be yourself. You only robbing yourself by not being yourself. Because even though that's not me, that's you. And you're missing out on being you. So by all means, eat up, fellas, if that's what you do. But yeah, man, you know, pimps don't sit up there, you know what I mean, and be ready to kill another nigga, man, you know what I mean, over a bitch. You know what I mean? If that bitch, let me say that again, if she took some currency from her pussy and gave it to another man, then it shouldn't be no discrepancy with that other man. Okay? And going back to that situation that I had with Dre, watch this. I said that to say this. Because when me and Dre was talking, he said, you know, if a bitch if a bitch gave that nigga $1,000 or more, you know what I mean, he could have the things and gone. And I said, that's where me and you differ. True story. That's why I said me and you are different on that. And I love my brother. He right. And what he doing. That's why I tell you, P's, you got to have a mind of your own. Just because one man pimp like this or another man do it like that and another man do it like that, another man's opinion shouldn't have dominion over what you do. Now, if somebody can give you clarity and give you some good game that's going to help you gain in the game, by all means, take heed to the game. You know, when he said that, I said, that's how we differ. He said, how so? I said, because it don't take $1,000 for me to allow that bitch to go. Because if that bitch, especially in my era, if that bitch put $1 in that man's hand, it has nothing to do with 1,000, 5,000, 10, or 20,000. If that woman decided to give that man, you know what I mean, $1, I will allow that woman to leave me and go to the next man because it wasn't about the amount of money. It was about the amount of disrespect and neglect that she gave to my instructions to be with another instructor. She neglected my instructions. She disrespected my instructions by not being obedient to my instructions. So even if she only gave that man $1, or if she didn't give that man no money at all, and she wants to be with him in today's era, $1,000 or more is not needed. So if she decides to be with another man, no, I'm not gonna sit up there and do anything over the bitch, because it's just in this day and era. That's why I told you guys, you got to think for yourself, number one, and then you have to compare somebody else's era when they was pimping in the game to your era, okay? And in the era we living in, if a woman want to leave, if she want to go, let her go. Let the bitch go. Just like I sat up there and told you in that Dominique Williams Jasmine situation. If you dancing in the club and you having fun, you doing your thing. Hold on, I gotta give you know how I do it. You doing your thing in the damn club. Y'all sitting over there partying, you having a good time, and this bitch starts sitting over there dancing on you. Everything seems cool. It seemed like, you know what I mean, she cool and you know everything. Hold on. Let me get to this shit. Okay, everything cool, right? You in the club. Hold on. You sitting over there having a good time. You partying with your friends and shit. You know, man, you up in here just having a good shit. Oh, what's going on, man? What's going on? And she started dancing on you. You up in the motherfucking club just having a good time and shit. And she swinging her ass around and shit. And all of a sudden, she talking about, help me, help me. I'm gonna drop the bitch. Why are you holding on to that? Like I said in one video, why are you holding on to that bitch? Wait a minute, hold on, bitch. We having a good time. Hold on. Let me put it on this. You know I'm a fool. You know what I mean? We sitting over there having a good time. You know what I mean? We sitting over there just dancing. You know what I mean? Acting a fool. And you just shaking your ass. Oh, P, I see you, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see you over there campaigning too. We sitting over there dancing and shit. And the bitch just dancing. And she's shaking her ass. And all of the time, help me. And I'm gonna dance with another bitch. You sitting over there having a good time, bitch shaking her ass on you, and she talking about help me. And he gonna look mighty stupid in court because he talking about some, I was trying to hold her up. Bruh, if the bitch is sitting over there saying, help me, help me, no matter if she drunk, high. What I tell y'all what the scripture say? The word of God say in Hebrews, lay aside every weight that so easily beset us. You are a new case and you are a dead weight that is trying to easily beset me and hold me down. So what am I going to do with this dead weight? I'm done with that. I'm not about to hold her up. I'm about to drop this bitch and get in the face of another bitch. You talking about help me. And damn, bitch, you look a goddamn fool. You handsome. You even blessed with the opportunity to be with me out in here smelling good and shit. You know what I mean? I'm by you. You know what I mean? You being blessed with the pimping and you sitting over there, help. Oh, hell no. And even if you a square dude, just being a handsome black man, no, you're not going to do that. So, you know what I mean? It's consequences to being thirsty. It's consequences, you know what I mean, to sitting over there entertaining bitches that don't need to be entertained. Hold on for a minute, because I can see that some of y'all are buffering. Okay, hold on. I told y'all, man, I'm in this Canada. I'm in this Toronto, Canada right now. So we're gonna have to depend on this good Wi-Fi. You dig? This ain't Scottsdale. We ain't in the house right now. You know, but before I leave this alone, if you can't stand your baby mama choosing up with another man, if you can't stand, your girlfriend boo thing, choosing up with another man, if you don't want your baby that know all your secrets, if she knew you before you got in the game, she knew certain things that you did while you was in the game that you wasn't supposed to do, and you can't stand to see her, choosing up with another man, hey man, leave that bitch alone, man. Don't send her outside, man, because this situation gonna sit up there, and have you fucked up. This situation gonna really have you messed up around this motherfucker, man. So you might want to leave that situation alone, man. It's gonna have you really messed up. And what's so fucked up is you gonna end up killing this man, or he gonna end up killing you. You gonna be in jail, or he gonna be in jail. And while y'all incarcerated, you incarcerated, or the nigga dead, the bitch out there still sucking and fucking. She out there living her life. She said, I'm living my best life. She living her best life. She doing her thing, man. You know what I mean? She over there, welcome to the good life. She sitting over there, she just outside. She doing her thing. You the one eating top ramen, singing Deborah Cox How Did I Get Here. She living her best life in the club. You can't even get her to send a naked picture to you in prison right now. She's sitting over there sucking and fucking on your enemies or your friends and giving up, the pussy to everybody in the community while you in a correctional facility, and you is ready to sit up there and kill another man because she decided to give the currency to that man. That is a bitch move. Pimps don't move like that. We respect the game and we love the game. That's why it's disrespectful for anybody to say that pimps don't have character. How could you say that a pimp doesn't have character? In the words of my honorable big brother, how could you say that this man doesn't have no character when he can accept the fact that the woman that he loves want to be with another man, and then when he gets knocked by another man, he tells the other man to go pimp? That don't make no sense. How could you say that he don't have no character? How could you say that, this man don't have some type of, character that's beyond imagination? He loves this woman, and not only does he love her, she's taking care of utilities, necessities, and now he's getting ready to lose currency and good pussy and great loyalty, and he not having no discrepancy with another man for taking a woman away from him like that? How in the fuck could you logically say that this man does not have character? Give me another participant in the streets who has character like a pimp, who can accept this woman leaving him and being with another man. Not only having good times with another man, but, because pimps, we hurt differently than other men. If you want to hurt a pimp's heart, bitch, all that sucking and fucking shit, that's not going to faze no pimp. Okay? But giving them Frank Muellers, giving them motherfucking Ferrari watches, giving them Rolexes away, giving them Patek Philippe's away. Yeah, bitch, this gonna cause a problem. Yeah, this gonna cause a problem, bitch. Wait a minute. She did what? She got 2 Yachtmaster 2s. This gonna cause a problem, bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, this gonna cause a nigga what is that? Miss you. Yeah, he gonna be on that. You know what I mean? This gonna cause him to turn on that Teddy P and that Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, or that David Ruff, I miss you. Yeah, man, I ain't want to tell you, man, but man, that nigga just sat up there, man, and cashed out the Phantom, man, less than 30 days, bro, on the bitch. She ain't never sit up there and cash out the Phantom less than 30 days with me. Yeah, P, I ain't want to sit up there and tell you, man, you know what I mean? But she didn't also, you know what, I ain't even gonna tell you that. Nah, bro, go ahead and tell me. What else the bitch did? Yeah, bro, she sat up there, man, and put that man in the mansion home. She ain't put me in the mansion home, man. She was with me for 5 years, man, and we was just in a decent house, man. Why she put that man in the mansion home? Yeah, man, her first night, out there in Hollywood, man, she ended up meeting a trick, you know what I mean, and come to find out, man, you know what I mean, he part of the Wynn family, man, you know what I mean, he related to Steve Wynn, the guy worth over $100 million and everything. She ain't never meet nobody of that caliber when she was with me. I know this ain't real. That's how you hurt a pimp's heart. That's how you hurt a pimp's heart, bitch. And even though the pimping not gonna come outside and let that shit be known, you know what I mean? But inside, like, what was wrong with me? What was wrong with bitch? Why? Man, I'm gonna kill this nigga, man. Man, this shit ain't right, man. God damn. You know, that's how you hurt a pimp's heart. I'm just giving it to you like this. All of that. A pimp is not about to cry because this bitch sucking and fucking on another man. That's how I knew this one nigga wasn't a pimp. He let the bitch, he fired the bitch, got in his feelings, and lost pretty much in my eyes the best bitch he ever had. You know what I'm saying? Because the bitch fucked on the weed man. Pimpin' ain't about to fire no good ass bitch. He put a charge over her head. You know what I mean? It's some consequences. But because she fucked on the weed man, Pimpin' ain't heartbroken over this bitch sucking and fuck. This bitch sucking and fuck every goddamn day. That don't move me. You know what I mean? But what does move me, what does hurt me, is this bitch doing more for the next man than she did for me. That is hurtful, bitch. That will hurt a pimp's heart. That'll have a pimp miss you, miss you, miss you, miss you, miss you, miss you. Yeah, that will have a pimp fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, you know what I mean? With Teddy Pendergrass screaming it. Yes, that's gonna have a pimp fucked up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? A bitch doing more for the next P. Or, ooh, don't let him be a sucker. Don't let that nigga be a simp. And she doing, it's gonna really hurt. It might even cause, don't do that, bitch. It might cause a pimp to have a stroke. Because pimps that really love pimping, to build a bitch from the ground up, and to see your pimping, you know, go down, you know what I mean, like 9/11. To see your, you know, your the pimping just go down and get destroyed. Fucking with this simp ass nigga, it's enough to make a man go crazy. You know, it really is. Especially if you invested a lot of years in this woman. You know, she didn't even know how to dress. This bitch didn't know how to dress. She didn't know how to talk. She didn't know how to open and close in a conversation with tricks. She didn't know none of this. And she got your game, and she gonna take it to this lame ass nigga. This shit is fucked up, bitch. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bitch, that's how you heard the pimps are. But just to let you know, no, pimps do not sit up there and turn into gangbangers and strangers just because a bitch decided to give the money to a pimp, simp, gangbanger, or a stranger. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be all the way 100. You make the bitch more important than what she is when you even do that. You know, real talk. Now, what I will say, when you really pimped on a bitch, when you really pimped and did nothing but pimping, man, you can celebrate when that bitch leave. And when you really done some pimping, when that bitch leave, you go spend some of that hoe's money. You know what I'm saying? You gonna call on one of them, man. What's going on, baby? What's happening? Yeah. What you doing right now? Yeah, I ain't about to, man, shit. I ain't about to sit up there and deal with him or whether she mad at me, but whatever the fuck, you know, that bitch got going on, whether she mad or whether she glad, you know what I mean? I'm glad that I pimped on the bitch and I still got my motherfucking money out of her ass. Yeah, you know what I mean? Bitch gonna sit up there and get tired of me sending her before I get tired of motherfucking pimping and sending her motherfucking ass and receiving out her motherfucking ass for show. But yeah, baby, I knew you had some motherfucking bills and shit that was doing shit like that. You got that Zelle or you got that Cash App? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you. You know what I mean? That's the game. You know what I mean? I'm about to hit the mall. A pimp about to hit the dealership. A pimp about to give jugs to another pimp that need to be in position to pimp up. That's what pimping gonna do. Pimping not upset about this bitch leaving. Why? Because I'm not upset about a bitch being a bitch, nigga. I knew that the bitch was gonna be a bitch. It's in her to be a bitch. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. The word of God told you that in Jeremiah 17:9. So if the word of God told you in Jeremiah 17:9 that the heart is deceitful, if the word of God told you that the heart is deceitful, above all things and desperately wicked, why in the fuck would you not think she would do something like that? She's governed by how she feels. She's governed by her emotions. She's governed by, you know, what makes her feel good and what makes her feel bad. She's not governed by logic. Remember that. If you don't remember one scripture in the Bible, remember that sin taught me that Jeremiah 17:9 says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So if that woman is governed by her heart, she don't even know what the fuck she gonna do. And that's why I keep telling you, you ain't got no business doing no goddamn drugs. Simply because you got to be reading and strategizing and rationalizing each and every goddamn day. Because each and every goddamn day, you got to produce some game that's going to knock the bitch again, 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 and again, and again. Why? Because each and every day, the bitch emotions is changing again, and again, and again, and again. And you got to be able to have some new game, baby. A lot of you niggas couldn't hold on to that new hope because you couldn't produce some new now that you're buffering. So I'm gonna give you guys some time. But for those of you that's watching the pre-recorded and you're not live with me right now, you know, shout out to your big head ass. I want you to go to Instagram and put in SINFULTHEP. While I'm waiting on everybody to get back, you can simply go to Instagram and go put in SINFULTHEP. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on the family to get back. But for those of you that's watching the pre-recorded video, not the live that I'm doing right now, I want you to take time to go to Instagram and put in SINFULTHEP and follow me, because I've created a Sinful to P live Instagram videos channel, and every live video I do on Instagram, I'm going to take that and I'm going to upload that on the Instagram. So, you know, baby say she never left. That's what's, baby. I appreciate you finding ass never leaving. Man, I can't even lie to you, bro. Toronto treated me good. Today, so far, was so-so. You know, I don't lie on numbers, baby. And that's another thing. Man, bro, I got to thank you. I totally forgot about that. I'm going to add that to the thing, too. God damn. It's just so, I'll be forever and a day talking about what pimps do and don't do, what hoes do and don't do. Damn, you just gave me inspiration, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I think that's nice that popped up that asked me how that Toronto treat me. And that inspired me to have that thought in my head, because so many niggas be lying on numbers, man. Stop lying on your pimping, man. Stop lying on the numbers, man. Stop trying to glorify a hoe that really didn't give you that dough, baby. You know what I mean? Stop lying. Just stop lying. You know? So they coming more up in here. Okay, we at 249 right now. And I'm just gonna keep on talking. We'll get back up, and they'll just get back up in here when they get back up in here, man. Blessings to you, Christian, man. Appreciate that dollar, man. That's one thing about Christian. Christian gonna give what he can give, man. You know, a whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns, man. I appreciate you, whether it's $1, 5, 20, 50, 100, 500, whatever you can give. But what I like the most is them likes. What I like the most is them shares. So by all means, everybody hit the like button. And those that's watching the pre-recorded, don't watch this video and not like this video. Videos like this should always be above 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. This need to be recommended. So by all means, hit the like button. But you know, the pimping don't be sending dick pictures. I dealt with that in part 1, but you know, for those of you that didn't see that, no, the pimping don't be FaceTiming and jagging off, you know what I mean, and doing that. Hold on. Bam. And another thing, thank you, gang. That just popped in my head. A lot of niggas on social media be endeavoring to expose other men, and those that's watching the pre-recorded right now, you will actually enjoy these if you hit the chat, because then some of you, you know, you just watch me, you know, and then some don't like watching the chat. If you don't, then that's on you. But for those of you that's watching me, you could all the messages within the chat and see the people who I'm communicating with. But some of y'all be trying to expose a man, and you end up exposing yourself. Seeing what you mean by that. Some of these guys I've seen in times past have actually posted the dick of another man in a Facebook group saying, man, this nigga ain't no pimp, man. Look what he was sending to the bitch. Me, myself, I'm not going to have the dick of another man in my phone. Why did you screenshot a man's dick? And then if your bitch even sent the picture to your phone, why did you maintain a picture of another man's dick in your phone? You know, I have a problem with this. Something that's not sitting right in my spirit about this dick just residing in your phone like this. And I'm talking to so many. Please make sure you share this video in them little so-called pimping hoe groups. Let them see this, because there's so many individuals who try to expose another man, and in the process of exposing another man, they expose themselves. Yeah, this nigga ain't no motherfucking pimp, man. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Look what the nigga sent the bitch, man. The nigga sent the bitch, man. Look at it, man. Look at the nigga put his dick all on the motherfucking sink, man. Nigga got his dick next to the table, and then he put a ruler next to his dick. Bro, pimps don't examine another man's dick. We don't do that, bro. So for him to have that dick picture saved in his phone, I have a problem with that. And you want to expose this man so much that you kept it in your phone and posted it. I have a problem with that. Then let me say this section on a post where a man's dick has been posted. I've seen you guys do this shit. Oh man, yeah, man, you right, man. That nigga ain't no pimp, man. Look at this nigga, man, got his dick all on the motherfucking table and shit there next to a ruler, man. Man, these niggas ain't pimps, man. What type of nigga pull out his dick, man? Then he got his dick, man, next to the phone, man. What type of nigga is this? Bro, we don't do that. We don't sit up there, you know what I mean, and get in the comment section giving our opinions about how unpimpish this man's dick is. We don't do that. If that man did send his dick picture to a woman, and a guy post that, I'm not going to comment on that post. And if a woman posts that, I'm not going to comment on that post. I'm not going to comment on that post at all because it has the picture of another man's dick. This is wrong. Not just that, you know what I mean? Now what we'll say is, if you want to roast the man, rebuke the man for his unpimpish behavior, hey Kimmy, hey baby, you know what I mean? If you want to rebuke him for his unpimpish behavior, then the proper thing to do is to start a post or wait till somebody else start another post and y'all can speak about it outside of that picture. Okay? But a pimp ain't gonna be in the comment section. Oh man, woo, man, these niggas, man, they so freakish, man. This nigga a cold freak, man, sitting there. Nigga, you a cold freak too. How are you commenting on another man's dick? I remember somebody had sent me some pictures and I was blown away because in the comment section, these were people that I know that were actual real life pimps. But they wasn't being mindful that this does not look good. No, you know what I mean, sending his dick as a picture to a woman, you know, that's not his hoe, that don't look good at either. But at the same particular time, you in the comment section saying he not a pimp. Well, bro, this don't look too manly or pimpish. You comment on this man's dick in the comment section where that post is posted showing his dick. So I had to let that be known because there's so many of you in these Facebook pimp and hoe groups, and you so quick to criticize and preach, and you're not really thinking and like, damn, how will a woman see me? I'm just writing all of these paragraphs in the comment section of this man's dick. And not only when you, let me say this too, that ain't nothing but this game. When you comment in the comment section where a man's dick is being shown, you keep posts all the way at the top. So if it get ignored, it drops all the way to the bottom unless the bitch deletes it or the nigga deletes it. But by y'all commenting in the comment section, it keeps that dick post up. You keeping his dick promoted. You promoting another man's dick. So I had to get that to you niggas that be on social media as well, commenting on another man's dick. And I remember one time guys actually had a conference call, and I just didn't think it took all of that. All it took was to tell a nigga, like, look, we don't do that. Don't do that no more. Rebuke the nigga and go on. But to call all of these pimps and y'all just laughing and giggling about this man's dick, man, don't call me. I don't want to be involved in that conversation. Another thing that pimps don't do. Pimps do not roast pimps or even other men, niggas, with the bitch. We do not roast another pimp, simp, another nigga with the bitch. We don't make a bitch feel like she's equal with the pimpin'. Because each and every time that you roast another man, whether he's a pimp, a simp, or whatever, you know what I mean? Hold on. There we go. You know what I mean? Whether he's a pimp or not, you should not be roasting this man, making fun of this man with the woman. No, not when you the pimping. Especially if you on Facebook and it's a woman talking about he ain't this and he ain't that. A lot of you guys understand that you don't have conversation, you don't have game, you don't know how to knock a bitch with just pure, unadulterated, engrafted game. You don't know how to do that. So you have to wait till some controversy comes, because the controversy gives you an opportunity to get the bitch, because you don't know how to get the bitch outside of controversy. You don't have that game. And that's a lot of you niggas. So, just keeping that thing all the way 100, I understand why a lot of you do what you do, but just understand you do what you do because you're not this pimping. Okay? But if you was this, no, not about to me personally, no matter how lame the situation is, I'm not about to roast this nigga with the bitch, because I don't want this bitch to think that she's my partner. I don't want this bitch to think that she's equal with me. I don't want this bitch to think that I'm hoe friendly as far as we wifeys. But every time, you know what I mean? Hold on, I gotta get it. I gotta bring it now. Every time you niggas sit up there and gossip on the phone, with a woman about another man, you know what I mean? Every time, hold on. Every time, you sit up there and gossip on the phone with another man, with a woman about another man, and each time you're on Facebook or Instagram and you laughing about another man or talking down on another man, with this woman just to impress this woman, a real woman, the moment that she sit up there and even hear you or doing that, she gonna think this. She not gonna see you as no pimp. She gonna see you just like this. That's what she gonna see. She not gonna see you as the pimpin'. She gonna see you as her girlfriend, because you do what girlfriends do. You see her and talk to her like basically that this is your wifey. So because you talk to her like a wifey, she basically sees you as a wifey. You know what I mean? I remember this like a week ago, a bitch had said something about Freeze on this little page that I ain't gonna promote. I ain't gonna get them no type of promotion. But they be using me and other P's and shit to put on their page to promote their little shit. But I'm sent for the P. I don't need nobody. Yeah, so I'm sent for the P. I don't need nobody's promotion. So I ain't even gonna make mention of this page. But they be using me and others to promote their little page. And so on this so-called pimp and hoe page that's on Instagram, you got, individuals that like to get in the comment section and give their little, meaningless ass opinions. And one time Freeze got posted, and this bitch said, I don't think he this, and I don't think he that. And somebody that we used to fuck with, he get in the comment section and he say, you got good eyes. Yeah, you got good. Like, pimps don't do that. Men don't do that. That was very suckerish of him. But I expect him to do that shit like that because as a male, he's just weak. And let me also tell you this, because I said it when I just did a message on Instagram not too long ago, said because I said it. If I told you guys that I'm done with Facebook, that I'm never returning to Facebook, I can't return back to Facebook even if I want to return back to it. Why? Because I said it. If I told you that I was leaving YouTube alone, if I told you I was going to leave Instagram alone, and I told you that I'm done with it, and I told you that fuck all this social media shit, and I'm a real nigga, and I got to stick with people from my cloth, and I'm done with this. And then 2 days later, you see me doing exactly what I said that I wasn't gonna do. Weak. Ain't no way to get around it. See, because a man is going to maintain his word because I said it. It's because I said it. And once I spoke it, it got to be done. Why? Because I said it. So if I am in the likeness of him, if I'm the reflection of him, then that means that just like when he says something, I got to be the truth and I got to stand on it because I said it. That's a man. Any nigga that tell you, I'm going to leave Facebook alone, I'm going to leave Instagram alone, I'm going to leave YouTube alone, and then he back 2 days later, what's going on, y'all? You know what I mean? What's it? You look crazy, and it's very feminine. Also, the pimpin' is not a con man. Okay? The pimpin' is not a con man. All right? So, woman, if you ever got conned, you did not get conned by a pimp because pimps do not con. Pimps pimp. Pimps do some pimping. Pimps only pimp. Pimps don't mix it to fix it. They don't get in other lanes to obtain and maintain. Pimps only pimp. That's it. So, with that being said, pimps don't do no conning. Pimp gonna tell you the consequences for being with him as well as the benefits. Anytime a guy is having a conversation with you ladies and he's only talking about the benefits of him, 9 out of 10, he's endeavoring to manipulate you so he can just accumulate off of you. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Just keeping that shit all the way 100. That's just keeping that thing all the way 100. If that nigga sat up there and, hold on, he told you that you was going to have this car. He told you that you was going to have this house. He told you that you was going to have this. He told you that you was going to have that. But he didn't tell you that you was going to jail. He didn't tell you that you could possibly be raped. He didn't tell you, that something could happen to you. You know what I mean? He didn't tell you about all of that. Then just to be all the way, 100 with you, 9 out of 10, his motive is just to manipulate so he can accumulate from you. That's it. Or possibly fornicate with you. He might want to just fuck or fuck over you. But somebody who is genuine, sincere, authentic, and really in it, he's going to be an informative representative about the good as well as the bad. He's going to let you know that you are going to go to jail. Yes, if you're going to be my hoe bitch, you're going to jail. But because, I love this game, And because you're going to be a hoe and you're going to love this game and me, every time, bitch, that you go to jail, I'll make bail. I'm going to get you out. Don't worry about that. I'm going to always take care of business because that's what I do. I'm a man, that just so happened to be a beautiful pimp. But, keeping that in mind, he's not trying to manipulate you. He don't have a problem telling you that you could possibly be killed within my lifestyle. He don't have a problem with telling you that you could possibly, end up dead, in this lifestyle. Hold on. He gonna tell you that. And he don't have a problem with telling you that. Why? Because number one, he's a man. What's a man? The truth. And because he loves the truth, which is the game, he don't have a problem with telling you that you could possibly be killed or go to jail or any of that. Why? Because he don't want you to say, you didn't tell me. So the pimp is going to inform you. And its benefits, just like standards protect you, the truth protects you. So for all you young men, make sure you tell these hoes the truth, man. Because there's a lot of niggas that's sitting over there incarcerated doing a life sentence, all because they didn't have the truth in one sentence that they basically had in the conversation with a bitch. So by all means, tell these women the truth. So when that problem come, that Euroclidon come, adversity come, difficulties come, situations come, tribulations come, incarceration come, rob come, she won't sit up there and look, like, wow, you never told me that. Don't ever lead a woman into off of false pretenses. If you are the truth, you ain't gonna do that no way. Pimping is not I lied to you to get something from you. Pimping is I am the truth. I was the truth. I am the truth. And if you decide to be with me, I'm going to be the truth from the beginning to the end. That's all I know to be. That's it. That's all I know, me to be is the truth. I can't lie to you. So yes, that you could be killed. Yes, I'm going to make it known. I'm going to make it known that there's a possibility, that you could sit up there and be killed. Yes, I'm going to tell you that you're going to have a discrepancy with your family because you got religious people and moral people with morals in your family, so-called morals, that will get upset with what you about to get involved and evolve within. So you're going to have discrepancies with family. You're going to go to a correctional facility. Somebody might sit up there and rape and take that pussy. It's a lot of things that's going to happen to you within my lifestyle. Are you sure you want to do this, baby girl? You sure you want to fuck with this? Because I can tell you about heaven, but unlike the Christian preachers, I'm going to tell you about hell as well. I'm going to give you, and talk about the lake of fire. I'm not just going to tell you things to build up your desire to bring me back my desire, but I'm going to tell you about the lake of fire as well, because you need to know this. And by me telling you the truth in totality, you might find out the reality of this game and might not want to be in this game after you find out in totality what this game is about. So let me give you a fair opportunity by giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly, the uglier, and the beyond uglier. Let me give it to you. Hit that like button right now if you haven't. Share this video if you haven't. But a pimp is not a con man. A pimp is not a liar. A pimp is not a professional beggar. They need to stop saying that stupid shit. Okay? A pimp ain't no professional beggar. A pimp ain't no motherfucking professional liar. A pimp ain't no manipulator. That's not, no. I'm not gonna lie and say that there's not situations, manipulation used in all forms of life. Don't just shine the spotlight on pimping and horn. It's in religion. It's in carnality, spirituality. It's in everybody's reality. You know what I mean? Manipulation is in all forms. You have good manipulation, bad manipulation. Manipulation don't just work in the negative. So, you know what I mean? It depends on what's that person's perspective, how they looking at things. So, let me also tell you this. If I'm talking to her and she say, when I come to you, am I gonna be your bottom bitch? And I tell her everything that she wanna hear just to have her, just to sit up there and to be able to maintain her, I'm a con artist. If I tell a woman that I have things that I don't have, and I'm sitting over there, promoting a situation of another man just to have this woman, I'm conning. That's con man shit. Now, what I will say, if you're gonna be a wise pimp, you don't got to tell the bitch something before the appointed time, because some of you niggas do blow your action by opening up your mouth and saying things before the appointed time. I told you, in my video, make sure you go to my Instagram and put in SINFULTHEP. That's SINFULTHEP. SINFULTHEP. Sinful the P. As you know, the old Instagram account currently and hopefully temporarily is not in existence. And I started a new Instagram. So I want everybody to follow me over at Instagram, SINFULTHEP, and hit the follow button and, get into the DM and let me know that you come from my YouTube family. I'm talking to everybody that's watching the pre-recorded, because right now I'm waiting for my family to get back in here because I was buffering and now they was buffering. And, I see them coming back in and the numbers is coming back up. You know what I mean? So, it's that signal, baby. And, the weather is messed up. Oh, to my boy, the great incomparable Mel Taylor said that well-placed truth is better than any lie. So that means that if I know how to place the truth well, there's no need to lie. I'm a man. I'm not going to lie to her. And by me being the truth, I'm the embodiment of the truth. Therefore, the only lies that will come out of my mouth is inside of a fucking courtroom, in front of a police officer's face. That's about it. But it's lie to this bitch or lie to these bitches about anything. Fuck no. I know how to place the truth so well, there's no need for me to lie. Always remember, bro, that the truth is just like medicine. So, that's just like if you giving a patient too much medicine at one time, bro, that's going to kill them. And so that's the same way in an interview, when you're endeavoring to, obtain this broad, or when you're talking to this brand new square, that you're endeavoring to, too much medicine, in other words, too much truth at one time can basically sit up there and destroy action at getting a transaction and having the bitch in the future. So you have to wisely preside over the truth, strategize so you'll know how to position the truth so you don't have to fucking lie. There's no need to lie when you know how to place the truth well. So what men should be doing is learning the dictionary, like I always promote. Seeing what book should I read? The dictionary. Why? Because the more words that you gain, now, you know what I mean? You know how to communicate better. You have words, you know what I mean, that she's unfamiliar with. And by her being unfamiliar with these words, it keeps you in a position constantly a teacher to the woman, which is a position that every man should be in. So with that bit, thank you, baby. Blessings to Ebony. You know what I mean? That's the position that every man should be in. So I can give countless reasons why men should read the dictionary. But if you constantly study in the dictionary and you're a good speaker, you know how to communicate, there's no reason to lie, brother. You need to learn how to place the truth well so you don't have to lie. So that's what we need to do. But pimps are not liars. Pimps are not con artists. And when I say pimps are not liars, that doesn't mean that if the police pull me over, I'm gonna tell the truth on my P partner or tell the truth on my nigga. That's not what that means. So let me break that down for you squares. But I seen you lie in the courtroom, or I seen you lie in front of a police officer. Even these people that profess to be in the game, even these motherfuckers are squares. But when you in front of so-called authority, and because you don't want to be in a correctional facility, and because, like I said, you want to maintain your so-called freedom, your liberty in society, no, you're not going to give them what happened or what supposedly happened in totality. No, you're going to watch what the hell, because you ain't trying to incriminate yourself. Fuck no. So, okay, let me move on. I got a little more time. But pimps are not con men. Pimps are not liars. Pimps are not using manipulation to get the accumulation out of a bride. You know what I mean? No. A pimp is when I told you the truth. You know that I'm the truth. And if you decide to fuck with me, I'm going to be the truth from the beginning to the ninth inning. No matter what circumstance is going on, I'm always going to be the truth to you. Always. Because I'm a pimp. Whether you paying me, whether you stop paying me, you might change. She might change. They might change. But because I'm this pimping, because I am this game, the truth remains the same. You know what I mean? So, hold on. The pimping, hold on. Let me also say this. The pimping don't be getting, now, let me break it down for those that have done it. There have been pimps that do some things just like myself, do some things contrary to what is right and wrong, in the beginning. And certain P's, have done things. So this statement that I'm making is really to seasoned veteran pimps, because there have been pimps to do some chipping, and some have, when they did some chipping, they went in raw and had a baby with a square. Truth be told. Truth be told. If we really just gonna be honest and not keep up a front. There are pimps that in the early stages of when they started their pimp career, did some chipping, had sex with this square, and ended up getting this square bitch pregnant. Truth be told. This is the truth. I'm just giving you the honest to God truth. I'm not making up no lies, just kicking the dough in. And I want to tell you that no seasoned veteran pimp that's really zealous about this game, you know what I mean? No, he's not going to do that. You know what I mean? He's not going to do that. Because in the beginning, we could have made excuses for you, because when you first get in the game, you didn't have the game. We understand that. But to remain in the game, and you have a decade or more, and you're still making novice mistakes, rookie mistakes, unacceptable. You still acting like you in day one. So no, pimps don't be living double lives. Pimps don't have girlfriends on the side. Pimps don't have a married with children situation going on the sidelines. The only way that I could see a pimp getting married is if she's Oprah, as if she's Michael Jordan's ex-wife, and he done already talked it over with them hoes and let them know that, look, this is what I'm about to do. And you already know, by me loving y'all already know not only is we about to be on, but our families is about to be on. So don't trip. Don't get in your motherfucking emotions. Bitch, peep game. You know what I mean? And keep on. Now, if it's a situation like that, because I'm not going to sit up here and put no front on to y'all. Matter of fact, let me stop this right now. Oprah, if you watching right now, matter of fact, hold on. Oprah, if you watching right now, hold on. If you watching this right now, Oprah, I want you to know that you got action that's simple to peep. I know these niggas is very pimpish, and they so pimpish that they gonna sit up there and lie to you. and say that they would never get with you, never marry you, and everything like that. You know what I mean? But hold on, I gotta let you know, Oprah, that you got action with me. You know what I mean? You got action with me, baby. You know what I mean? So I want somebody right now to sit up there and send this to Oprah. Y'all send this part to Oprah's DM. Y'all crash Oprah DM and let her know. Matter of fact, let me take 2 minutes to talk to Oprah. Yeah, when I was a little boy, I used to see you. I didn't know how important you was, at that particular time. I was just a young nigga, at the time, but I used to see your show, used to bring certain celebrities on, and I admired that because it was like everybody was on your show, and you would just speak so eloquent, and you always made people feel comfortable being themselves while they was on your show. So I admit, I had a crush on you. I wanted to really fuck with you then, as a little kid, but I couldn't because, I ain't want you to do that R. Kelly shit, I like it. But now that I'm 34, I'm turning 35 on the 30th of April, if you want to fuck with me, if you want to sit up there and get married, I don't give a damn what these niggas think. I'm my own man. Simple to Pete do what he want to do, and I'm ready to get married to you, baby. So, Oprah, if you ready to do the damn thing, I'm ready. Oh yeah, and my Instagram is SINFULTHEP. My website is www.sinfulthep.net. So Oprah, if you're watching this, Martha Stewart, if you watching this, y'all got action at a pimp. And I love you, baby. I'll talk to y'all later. But yeah, I had to do that, for a little bit. I know some of y'all gonna be like, man, but I had to just tell the truth one time. But unless it's a situation where it's something where I'm gonna gain, my women gonna gain, the game gonna gain, because if I had $100 million, you best to believe Pimps is about to be out of jail. If I had $1 million, $100 million. If I got $100 million, you about to see Pimps get out of prison. Cause I'm about to sit up there and get the best lawyers, and motherfuckers is getting ready to sit up there and win that appeal. Yeah, nigga. If I had $100 million, I'm about to get a mansion home, and it's gonna be the place. You know what I mean? I'm gonna buy that motherfucker, and every time a pimp go holeless and doleless, a pimp gonna have a place to rest his motherfucking head until he sit up there and check bread out of another motherfucking big head ass bitch. If I had $100 million, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna sit up there and really bring this shit back the way that it need to be. If I had $100 million, nigga, I'm about to get Pimps passports. We about to meet in another country, sit down at the conference table, and talk about how we can make the game better. That's what's about to happen, little nigga. You know what I mean? So of course they don't want to see Sin with $100 million, because if I get $100 million, you about to see more job opportunities happen in the city of Chicago. And no, I can't stop the killings that happen in Chicago, but you give me $100 million, I'm about to motherfucking decrease the killings in the city of Chicago, because I'm about to provide for mine. And you know that because you seen me do shit with hundreds of thousands. You seen me sit up there and get tens of thousands to charities. So just imagine what I would do with $100 million. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people still living, because now they're going to be able to afford medication and some more shit with Sin being in power. Yeah. You get these niggas $100 million, you only going to see their ugly ass. You give me $100 million, you're going to see my motherfucking beautiful pimp ass, in the game, shining like a motherfucker in the city of Chicago, and motherfuckers in poverty all over the motherfucking globe, baby. That's how that shit gonna go. And shout out to MC Hammer for being a real nigga. MC Hammer didn't sit up there and get broke because he was just reckless about himself. MC Hammer got broke being a real ass nigga, taking niggas out of jail and sitting up there giving their ass jobs, if you really must know. So while everybody praising all of these rappers and all that, if you're gonna praise one rapper, and give the real nigga award, that would be MC Hammer. All right, but pimps don't get, before I leave off that, because there's so many guys now that's professing this pimping, and they married. They married. These guys are husbands. You know what I mean? And there's some of them ain't even married to nobody that ever been in the game. And I'm not talking about the legendary pimps, like Dre and Hook the Crook. Because matter of fact, Hook the Crook is actually married to a hoe that he didn't have, I think, for damn near 30 motherfucking years. You know what I mean? And I love Hook the Crook's story because he married a hoe. You know what I mean? And he was retired. But all of this, you active in the game, you an active pimp, and you actively married. Listen, if it don't be Oprah, if it don't be a situation like Juanita Jordan, if it don't be a situation where it's beneficial to me, my family, my city, the game, if it's not a situation where I gotta marry for citizenship, because certain P's, in order to get the bitch in the States, certain P's did get married. So, what I mean, to bring that woman from another country and for her to obtain citizenship and maintain it as well, a lot of pimps did get married to foreign brides to get that bitch on the side. And I ain't mad at him for that. But just to be 100, I'm going to try to find every motherfucking way besides marriage to be able to maintain this bitch. You know what I mean? Now, if marriage is the only straw, I can understand your position. But, a pimp gonna be looking for every motherfucking way that he can sit up there, you understand me, and get other than marriage, man. He gonna be trying to look for any legal way, you know what I mean? He gonna start a business. Pimp gonna do any motherfucking thing that he can to get citizenship in that country or to get her citizenship in that country outside of marriage. But if they giving him too much headache and all he gotta do is marry the bitch so she can sit up there, you know what I mean, and sit up there, you know what I mean, and stay in the country so he can sit up there and continue to pimp. Yeah, pimp ain't married to the bitch, and I ain't mad at him. So that situation ain't really a situation to roast P on, you know what I mean, because that's what P did, so he can keep pimping on this hoe and keep doing this motherfucking thing. So I'm not mad, you know what I mean, that P did that. That's on him. And as far as, let me say this, as I keep saying, and I can't say it enough, to my young partners, we have to set a better example for the new generation that's coming. Meaning that us got to take better care of us. The pimping got to take better care of the pimping, and the pimping got to take better care of the hoeing, and the hoeing got to greatly take care of this pimping. It worked all ways, okay? And what I mean by that, take care of us, we got to stop going outside of us, okay? I don't mean no disrespect to the legends before us. Shout out to the legends. But because we got to set an example for the new generation that's coming, we got to stop leaving us and getting married to motherfuckers that ain't got nothing to do with the lifestyle of us. That's wrong, brother. You know what I mean? Now, when people be like, man, you dissing Dre. I'm not dissing Dre. That woman that sat up there and gave this man a kidney. That woman that sat up there and traveled to different states, you know what I mean, and got a job in different states to be able to take care of that man when he was in the feds. You know what I mean? There's so many things that Athena did, you know what I mean, that I don't even know a lot of hoes that's going to give they pimp a kidney. So when this shit go that far, ain't nobody got nothing to say on that situation. You know what I mean? But in spite of my brother's situation and that being my brother and me loving him, I still got to tell the truth. And the truth is, we got to take better care of us. Because if we keep going outside of us and marrying squares, then we give the hoes the impression that She'll make all of these countless sacrifices only to end up in the end without the man that she made the sacrifices for. So that's why I said we got to treat us better and we got to stay among us. I'm not thinking about goddamn marriage. But if you niggas is thinking about marriage and you want to get married, you make sure that you marry a hoe. You don't go outside of us and marry, you know what I mean, somebody that ain't got nothing to do with us. Now, if that bitch made, you know what I mean, a miracle happen, or she was a blessing to you on some Athena Taylor type shit, I ain't mad at you. But that's something miraculous. That's a chance in a lifetime, nigga. Athena Taylors don't be coming around like that. So no, you're not about to sit up there and just go across the street and find a damn Athena Taylor, you know what I mean, and find a woman to just say, yeah, I love you, I'm gonna be with you while you in the feds, even though I only knew you 2 weeks before getting locked up. Yeah, I'm gonna be with you after you get out the feds, you know what I mean, when you broke and you know what I mean, stay with you at your grandmother's. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be with you when you in need of a kidney. It's hoes that wouldn't even do what she's done. So if you can find you a woman to do all that miraculous, heavenly ass shit, hey man, I ain't got shit to say. That's on you. You know what I mean? But I still got to sit up there and get these young peas the truth of this motherfucking game. And the truth of this game is, you know, we stand among us. Those that's following my doctrine of the game, we stand among us. Unless it's any situation, like I said, where it's an Oprah, some wealthy ass square that's going to put you in position so you could be a blessing to yourself for the rest of your life, and a blessing to your women, a blessing to your family, a blessing to your city, a blessing to the game. If it ain't no situation like that, or if it's not a situation where you had to marry for citizenship or to help this woman get across the border or something, hell motherfucking no. No, I don't see the benefits in marriage. Marriage, and just to be real, I know a lot of hate when I say this, but marriage ain't even on my motherfucking mind. Even if I wasn't sinful to Pete, Brandon Gilmore, like, marriage ain't on my mind. I'm thinking about no damn marriage. You know what I mean? You know, that's for them guys. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? If you want to get married. And I'm not saying that I ain't never going to get married. Right after this video, Oprah might hop up in my DM, you know what I mean? And we might have to chop it up. And Oprah might want to sit up there and send a private jet out here to motherfucking Toronto. And, you know, I might have to come see my baby. I might have to sit up there and chop it up. I might have to pack up Stedman's clothes in the motherfucking mansion. You know what I mean? And hopefully he accept this knocking like a man and going on about his business. And because I'm a gentleman, I might hire him as a butler. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. But moving on, man. You know, yeah, pimp don't be getting square bitches pregnant. Pimps don't be having girlfriends on the side. Pimps don't be living double lives. That is not the life of a pimp. A pimp pimps on hoes. A pimp do not have no damn girlfriend that his hoes over here. He been having his hoes for 5 years. Got his girlfriend over here that he been having for 3 years, and she ain't getting charged. She ain't breaking herself. You know what I mean? But he got his girlfriend over here. Only thing he doing is breaking her off. He break them, but he breaks her off for free. That's a double life, bro. Pimps don't do that. That's hypocrisy. There we go. Hold on. Also, let me say this before I leave off that. As a veteran seasoned pimp, even if this bitch is we not so quick to sit up there and put a baby, you know what I mean, in a bitch that just gave us some money. So that means that pimping don't be fucking on hoes of other pimps while they currently giving the currency to other pimps. If she currently giving the currency to another pimp, I'm not going to currently be in the pussy of this particular hoe that's being resided over by another pimp. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. Because she, like, it's going on everywhere, but especially Vegas. You got niggas that's fucking on other niggas' hoes, and they think that this is some fly ass shit. You know, pussy, and she sucking his dick, and they fucking, and, you know, after they fuck, she sit up there and go right back to her man. You know what I mean? She get broke off by him, but then she go break herself to the pimping. Do you think that that's a pimpish situation? Hell the fuck no. Pimps do not fuck on the hoes. He is a hoe and gave a pimp some money. Pimp don't be, instantly getting in the bitch pussy and causing her to sit up there and get pregnant. I'm talking to seasoned veteran pimps that's been in this game for over 10 years. If you've been in this game for over 10 years, you should be seasoned at least by now. You should have a clue of what this shit is. Okay? And to get the bitch, she gave you some dough. She just walked through the door. And now you can sit up there and got a baby with the hoe. And she done only been with you 2 seconds. Especially if you got bitches that's been with you years. No, man. No, that ain't how this shit go, bro. You gonna have a lot of jealousy in your home. And you gonna be getting that phone call real soon. Another thing that the pimping don't do, and I know I'm gonna cut a lot of people mainly in Vegas with this, but another thing that the pimping don't do, the pimping don't be going inside the casino, man. You know what I mean? Trying to gamble and trying to get up some money that the bitch ain't made tonight. That ain't what the pimp. That is not pimpish. I told you one thing that pimping don't do is he don't spend money on bitches and trying to sit up there and gain more money than what he spent on the bitch. As long as I gain more money than what I spent, that ain't a pimp mentality. And another thing that's not pimpish, going in these damn, like I just said, going in these casinos, spending thousands of dollars of whole dollars, you know what I mean, in the casino, getting broke by the white man in the motherfucking casinos, and you trying to make up for what the bitch didn't make. Some of you niggas, you know what I mean, when if the bitch didn't make what you thought or what you know to be sufficient, now you got to sit up there to go in the casino to try to make what the bitch ain't make. And that's not pimpish. That is not pimping. I've seen certain niggas go in casinos in Vegas and sit up there and make statements of, yeah, man, you know what I mean? I made more money than the B. That's my new Instagram. Follow me now. You know what I mean? I'm endeavoring to basically get that Instagram going back rolling so we can go back, you know what I mean, to posting them classic videos on my Sinful to P Instagram live videos channel. So by all means, go to Instagram, put in SINFULTHEP and follow me. And if you haven't liked this video and you're watching the pre-recorded of it right now, by all means, like the video right now. Okay, I see the numbers going back up. So some of y'all coming. Some of y'all coming back, to it. And don't worry about the old videos. I just know that I still have them. Nothing happened to them. I still have them. All the videos on the Sinful to P channel, I didn't lose none of them. Well, that'd be a lie. They did take certain videos from me, but y'all already know what they took from me. You know what I mean? But as far as, Sinful to P, majority of my videos, I got them. That classic video that y'all keep asking me about, the reason why she don't see you as a pimp, and I talked about all these BFE, BET, not PIMP ass niggas, that y'all want to see again. Hey man, they took that shit, man. Now, I might find out a way to get it again because like if I wanted to watch that video right now, only thing is it's blocked. It's not on public. So I might have to record it. I don't know. But I can see it. It's just that you can't because YouTube don't allow me to put it on public no more. I'm waiting for you guys to come back in. They didn't knock it down, and I know that some of y'all are really struggling because it keep buffering. But hold on. I don't want to go to the next stop without saying this. Before I leave, let me say this. We do not go inside the casinos trying to make up for what the bitch didn't make and count that as some pimping. Now, if a pimp had his last dollar and he decided to play and he hit, blessings to him. But to count that, as some pimping, as if you did some pimping and then be proud, like, yeah, man, I made more than the bitch made tonight. That's not pimpish. And then you got certain niggas that done lost stables, you know what I mean? They done lost, too much, couldn't keep the car, the house, all because of their gambling problem, all because of that gambling demon. You know what I mean? Um, One of the P's that you guys know very well out of Portland, he had a great gambling problem. He checked a lot of money in the game. But because of his gambling problem, he ended up losing a lot of hoes. He ended up losing a lot of materialistics simply because he didn't know how to preside over his money. And when the money would get slow, he would be sitting over there spending money that he got from the hoe in the motherfucking gambling halls, getting broke like a hoe by the damn casino. And this particular P that I'm talking about, he was an American pimp and all of that, but he had a big gambling problem. His gambling problem was so cold that he even said it. He said, "Man, I was just stuck. I couldn't move." We said, "P, what you mean?" That man said that he was in the casino gambling for 2 days. The only time he took a rest was to go to the restroom and to slide off to the side to break a bitch for some more money so he could keep gambling. Now you think about that. Do that sound pimpish to you? The only time that you taking a time away from the crap table is to sit up there and go to the restroom to go piss or meet up with the bitch so you can break her so you can all just come back and gamble some more motherfucking money at the damn crap table. Does that sound like to you? That is a very trickish spirit. That is not pimpish. And it makes no sense to break the bitch and then get broke like a bitch by the damn casino. That's not pimpish at all. So to my young P's, leave that gambling alone. You want to see some money? Watch your shit grow. Watch your shit grow. Those of y'all that's 3 deep, 5 deep, or more, deep, learn how to sit up there and save money, man. You know what I mean? Certain P's got it so good that they would take one bitch money. No, not Bradley. They would take one bitch money and they would spend it, you know what I mean, on all the necessities and utilities and buy clothes and accessories and all that type of shit. And a lot of times, man, he would save 4 bitches money and just let the money pile up for months. You know what I mean? And if you got a program, if you blessed to be in a situation like that, man, watch your money grow. Let your money grow. You know what I mean? Save your money so your money can save your ass. Every run come to an end. I know it feel good to you. I know it feel like, you know what I mean, these bitches gonna be with you for an eternity. And they gonna sit up there and be with you forever. I know that. But every run come to an end, P. You better save your money, man. Or you're going to be just like all the legends, man, in the end of all them legendary documentaries talking about, man, you know what I mean? The only thing that I wish I could have did was save some money. And you don't want to be like that. I don't want to see you like that. So by all means, P, save some goddamn money, man. Hold on. All right. So I dealt with the gambling, man. Because I done seen, matter of fact, let me tell this before I go. It was one guy, you know what I mean? The bitch had hold her little heart out, you know what I mean? And gave this guy, you know what I mean, a little bit like $1,500 or $1,600. And he took that $1,500 or $1,600 and he lost it gambling. And when that bitch, you know what I mean, had sat up there, you know what I mean, she was good in her sleep, this nigga could sit up there and wake the bitch up and say, baby, get up, you got to go back out there. She said, I just sat up there and did what you mean I got to go back out there? I just came in. He said, I need you to go catch a date. We got to pay for the room. We got to pay for the room. I just gave you you know, $1,600. I just gave it to you. But because he lost it gambling, now he got to make up some excuse to send the bitch back outside the door to sit up there and pay for the damn room because he didn't gamble it off. Okay, let me say this. Damn, man, I might not get through this shit. It might actually be a part 3 of this. Um, I'm trying to make it just 1 and 2. But another thing that pimps don't dirty Mac, you know what I mean, they own pimp partner. First of all, don't dirty Mac at all. Because that's feminine and you ain't got to speak on another man to have a woman, man. You ain't got to speak, you know what I mean, on another man like a bitch to the bitch just to have a bitch. Leave it alone. But pimps do not dirty Mac, you know, his P partner just to have his P partner's bitch. That's not pimpish. That's not pimpish at all. That's very unpimpish. And if you're doing that, you need to stop that now. Just a lot of you niggas think because the outcome was some big income that this particular behavior that you exemplifying is correct. So people think the incorrect is correct simply because when they did wrong, the money was loaned out of the situation. But in all honesty, it's still wrong. So even if the money is loaned, that don't make the motherfucking wrong into right. You're still wrong. So, you know, a pimp, if this is my P partner and I'm fucking with him, he ain't got to worry about me being at the bitch. Now, when I was younger, I did some dirty macking, truth be told. When I was younger, I knocked my partners for they bitches. I did. You know what I mean? Freezing already spoke on it. I wish Nice was still here. You know what I mean? I wish my nigga Don was on here. He'd tell you. You know, yes, I have knocked, you know, my partners. You know what I mean? When I say Don, not Don Juan, you know, that's another generation. I'm talking about my nigga Don out of Chicago. I got his ass real good. You know what I mean? On some dirty Mac and shit. So sin was real grimy, you know, in the beginning because I came up around some grimy representation, you know, in Milwaukee. You know what I mean? Some grimy representation in New Orleans that was from Milwaukee and Memphis. Because anybody that know New Orleans, the '07 and '08 days, Milwaukee and Memphis niggas was out there tough. And they was having more money than the New Orleans niggas in their own city. So, you know, I did some dirty macking, you know, and I'm not proud of it. If I can go back and correct a lot of things that I've done, pretty much everything that I've done that was contrary to right, yes, I would have did it. You know, I go back and correct it just like that. But reality is I can't. You know, I did some things with Freeze and some of my other partners in the beginning that I shouldn't have did. And I can admit that to you guys. It was wrong. It was very unpimpish. It was very unmanly. It was abominable. It was just very childish, very immature, very, you know, less of a man, you know. And when I got out of prison, I apologized to Freeze, Don, and others. One, he don't want me to say it. I know you don't want me to say it because I did this nigga cold. And you guys that know my story, you know what Nice did with me. You know, certain you guys know that, you know, pretty much that what transpired with me and Nice. And after that situation, I evolved into a professional dirty macker. So I was dirty macking anything and everything that moved. And I thought the shit was real slick. And I started liking it. And I got used to doing it. And it almost cost me some good friendships. It almost cost me my brotherhood with my brother Freeze. So when I got out of prison, I told Freeze personally, face to face, man to man, when we sat down, I told Freeze that I would never, you know, do that again. He ain't got to worry about me endeavoring to knock him, for a bitch. Because, if we P partners, if I'm your friend, I'm your brother, I'm your P partner, and I'm really fucking with you like that, you got to decide on whether you gonna fuck with the pimping or whether you gonna fuck with this hoe. But you can't fuck with both. You can't fuck with the pimping, be friends with the pimping, have a partnership with the pimping, have a brotherhood with the pimping, but behind the pimping's back, you sitting over there being a dirty Mac to the pimping that you profess and love for. That's backwards. So, I had to decide whether I was gonna sit up there and fuck with the pimping or whether I was gonna sit up there and actually, continue to sit up there and get at my brother's hoes. So I decided to fuck with the pimping. I decided to put that childish, immature, jealous, because it's some of you niggas think that as soon as one nigga get a bitch that's supposed to be your partner, you believe that you supposed to sit up there, and have the bitch, as well. You think that. It's certain niggas that think they supposed to have every bitch that they partner got, every bitch that they brother got. And that's not right. I know some cousins in the game. They both, from Portland. And by both of them being from Portland, they, learn certain things. And these are two cousins in the pimp game, but always dirty macking each other, speaking bad on one another. And one of the cousins, he knocks his cousin all the time simply because he know the frailties of his cousin. He know the iniquities of his cousin. So, he dirty macks his cousin to these bitches, and that's how he come up on these bitches. But let me tell you something. When you snake your own nigga, when you dirty mac your own brother, just to sit up there and knock him, for a bitch, a hoe, his baby mother, all that type of shit, this is a bitch made, because you use information from a conversation that you and him had privately, and then you privately had a conversation with the bitch and exposed that. This is not manly. And this is nothing intellectual about that. That's nothing professional about that. That's nothing really highly pimpish, about that. That man confided in you, and you knew the F's on his report card, and you used the F's on his report card to get A's, with the bitch. That's something that we despise. That's not manly. He told you some things in secret. That wasn't no Harvard University game that you used to knock the bitch. You sat up there and used the frailties of another man just to sit up there and have, this woman. So you exalted the woman to be above principle. You exalted the woman to be above brotherhood. You put the woman above, you understand me, the pimping. Because, all of that, the pimping in when friendship began, I don't believe that. Because if we sincerely have a real friendship and your bitch get out of bounds with me, what I will tell you, so the bitch can respect some pimping, and so your pimp partner know that you still pimping. If the bitch get out of bounds with you, and especially if she keep getting out of bounds with you, hey man, I'm gonna break the bitch for the solution and send the problem back to him. P, what you mean by that? Break him for the solution and send the problem. Meaning that when that bitch sat up there and got out of pocket with me, I sat up there and broke her for everything that was in her motherfucking purse, nigga. I broke her for everything that she had on her. Because even though that's my brother, even though that's my friend, if I know that he's in a financial position where he can basically take what I'm getting ready to do, then by all means, I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to break the bitch for the solution and send the problem back to him. So he can have the bitch, because I don't want the bitch. The bitch want me. But, since she got out of bounds and it's still pimping with me, I break the bitch for the solution and send the problem back to him, because that's my pimp partner. And by him being a diehard motherfucking pimp, when I told him, yeah, the little bitch, she got out of bounds with me, P, but man, I wasn't gonna let this bitch come in between this motherfucking pimping. Now, if I'm talking to my P partner and I find out that he got utilities and necessities that ain't been taken care of because he don't got the currency to take care of it. And I'm financially blessed at the time where I'm in a position that I'm gonna sit up there and be a blessing to my P partner and be real pimpish and sit up there and give him the little motherfucking trap that the bitch sit up there and touch my hand with. I'm gonna sit up there and give it to him because he in need of the shit. I ain't in need of it. I was just doing my job. I was just doing what was vital to the title of a motherfucking pimp. So I broke the bitch for the solution, but I sent the problem back to him. So by him being a real pimp, ain't no motherfucking discrepancy when I broke the bitch for the currency. He gonna take it as I was just doing what was vital to the title as a motherfucking pimp. The bitch got out of bounds with a pimp and she got broke, you know what I mean, by a pimp. But by us being pimp partners and that being my brother, when I found out that he was financially fucked up, I gave him I gave him the trap and gave him the jug back so he can pimp up. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Now this bitch keep getting out of bounds and out of pocket with me. And she make it known to me that she want to fuck with me. I'ma hit bro and I'ma say, Freeze, Pete, this bitch keep getting out of bounds, man. Like, what you want to do? You know what I mean? What you want to do with the situation? You know what I mean? What you want to, do in this? Is you still trying to maintain this bitch? This her second time. This the third time, man. This bitch done got out of bounds with me, man. And by Freeze being the way that he is, an honorary, arrogant, fly ass, in shape ass pimp, Freeze gonna say, bro, I already got her shit packed. Where you at? I'm gonna bring her to you. That's the type of pimp Freeze is. Freeze ain't gonna trip over this bitch. Can't nobody in the pimp game say that Freeze ever tripped over a bitch. Even when I dirty macked Freeze the times that I knocked him, Freeze ain't never sat up there and tripped over it. Now, one time he did try to get even with me, and he sat up there and dirty macked me too, truth be told. But two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I mean? So, if my brother, because he's a pimp, you know what I mean, sit up there, you know what I mean, find out that this bitch keep getting out of bounds, my brother gonna sit up there and, take the bitch and bounce. I mean, he gonna bring the clothes to me, and I'm gonna sit up there and bounce with the bitch. Because she kept getting out of bounds with the pimping. So evidently, it must be my pimping that she desires because she keep getting out of bounds with my pimping. So because she keep getting out of bounds with my pimping, bro respect it, and ain't no love lost, and friendship did not end once the pimping began. The pimping began. It motherfucking starts with pimping. It's gonna end with some pimping. And because we got a brotherhood and a friendship that's gonna be here to after the end of time, ain't no woman gonna change that. And it's been many bitches to try to cause division between me and Freeze. But when I got out of prison, I got out more seasoned. When I got out of prison, I came out more older. You know what I mean? I evolved. So I knew a lot of that shit that I did, that was some sucker shit. And I repent to the game for it. And since I got out of prison, I ain't never sat up there and mac nobody. Can't nobody say that they've been dirty mac by Sinful to P since I got out of prison in 2011, March the 6th, when I was off of parole. You know what I mean? So when you got a P partner, and that's your pimp partner, no matter how attractive the woman is, no matter how marketable she is, you got to decide whether or not you going to sit up there and fuck with this bitch, or you going to sit up there and fuck with the pimpin'. But, little nigga, you cannot do both. So, what you going to do? In the end, what you going to do? Hold on for a minute. Let me do this for you. But you know what I mean? You can't fuck with the pimpin' and fuck with the bitch, man. I'm gonna give y'all, I ain't gonna go all into it. Those in the game know what I'm talking about. But it was one P, he was trying to be a blessing to somebody else that a lot of people don't consider to be a P because he got too many snake ass ways. But this one particular P, you know, set up there and was a blessing to this other P, say, look, man, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to get some money. What I'm gonna do is, I'm going to allow my bitch, you know what I mean, to be a blessing to your bitch, because you just put your bitch in the strip club. And shout out to OG, for the OG. You know what I mean? I'm gonna allow your bitch to get in the strip club and work with my bitch so she'll know what to do. Come on, man. I gotta let you go. Stop asking dumbass questions while I'm teaching this game. You know? But, hold on. Somebody asked a question. So for what if she keeps choosing with her eyes and not her mouth? Answer that. If she keep choosing, first of all, ain't no such thing as she choosing with her eyes. Only time a bitch gonna choose is with some motherfucking loyalty and some currency. You know what I mean? A nigga can't get chose because a bitch keeps staring at his pictures or a bitch keeps sitting over there looking at him whenever she see him. So what you should say, what do you do when a bitch keep getting out of pocket because she think you handsome and she think you attractive and all that shit? If that's your pimp partner, you let him know that he need to check the temperature in his household because that shit is on comfortability. Because every time you around me, the bitch comfortable, with her eyes, because the bitch looking at me instead of basically looking at what she's supposed to look at, a motherfucking T, a trick, because a hoe's place is in a trick space, not my face. But a bitch can't choose a motherfucker because she mesmerized or she looking at me with lustful eyes because she want me in between her thighs. A bitch can only choose me by giving me the motherfucking loyalty from out of her mind and out her motherfucking heart and sitting over there giving me that bankroll for eyes. That's the fuck she could do. No, she wants you to break the ice because she ready to go with you. See, no, man. If this my no, bro, no. If this my P partner, and she keeps staring at me and want me to break the ice and all of that shit. Listen, I'm talking if this is my P partner. If this pimping that I'm fucking with, because see, I got a P partner that I wouldn't give up for nan bitch. Because I got a P partner that I know that if bitch expire, even if me and this nigga argument, this nigga gonna sit up there, you understand me, and bail me out. Me and this nigga could get into a fight, and our friendship and brotherhood is just too valuable for that type of shit. So if he got a bitch that keep eyeballing me, I'm gonna pull Pete to the side and let him know, man, that the bitch sit up there and she getting out of pocket, bro. Every time I'm around and shit, the bitch be looking me up and down, and I can tell that the bitch think that I'm handsome. And by me and P being tight like that, he gonna check the temperature, and if that problem is still in the home, then the bitch gonna decide, he gonna let me fuck with her, and it ain't gonna be no problem. But no, man, ain't that bitch in the game worth me losing the brotherhood and causing battleship between my shit. Nah. Now, if it's a pimp that's not really as tight as I am with Freeze or D, Jerry's nephew or Trophy, may the mercies of God bring him out. But if we not that tight, and if his bitch get out of bounds with me and she keeps staring at me, I'm so cold I can give instructions with my eyes. You know what I mean? If he around, but the bitch can see that motherfucking lustful demon passing through my eyes. Bitch, give me some money. Give me some money, bitch. You know what I mean? I can't sit up there and bring she looked at me. You know what I mean? Come on, bitch, give me something. You know what I mean? Give me something, bitch. You know what I mean? Go out there and go get me something. And especially if I'm driving up and down the track, or I see the bitch in the casino and she stare at me and I say, come here. And that bitch sit up there and come here, come here. Bitch, why every time motherfucking I see you, you sitting over there looking at my beautiful ass? Bitch, you like me, don't you? Yes. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, I mean, that's obvious, but you saying that you like me, but how am I supposed to know that? You know what I mean? How I'm supposed to now? because I got to give great instructions because everybody got different comprehensions and everybody don't got perfect sense. Before I leave out of here, if you in a casino and there's cameras all around, just exchange information and have a conversation with that bitch over the phone. But if this bitch is known for getting in the trick's face and cameras see her all the time for doing some motherfucking over the top type of hoeing, you don't want to be seen talking to that bitch too motherfucking long because then people think pandering. Okay, so just exchange information, you know what I mean, and tell the bitch, you know what I mean, I'm about to hit your line right now, or text me right now, you know what I mean, or you know what I mean, go ahead and catch you another one, and after you catch you another one, you know what I mean, like the other one, bitch, sit up there and jump on my line, you know what I mean, and talk to a pimp, you know what I mean, like that. But all of that socializing in front of them cameras and them Vegas casinos and shit, that ain't wise. So you know what I mean, what you want to do is exchange information and get outside of that damn casino. And once you sit up there and the bitch follow instructions, actually hit another date, she might say some shit because bitches be like that. Hey, daddy. Do some shit like, are you my daddy? Or, you know what I mean? Hi, future. Or something like that. Or she might sit up there and say, so far I only got 1,400, you know what I mean? But I'm at your money. You know what I mean? I'm at your money though. You know. Now, one thing about it, you know what I mean? Pippin ain't gonna sit up there and allow that money to stay on that bitch a little bit too long because, you know, especially if you financially fucked up, number one. And number two, you know, you don't want to give a bitch too much time, you know, to think about whether or not she making a mad move or, you know, maybe she just making a I'm mad at my folks, you know, type of move. So if that trap get a little bit too big, go ahead and sit up there and break her for that and give her some instructions, you know what I mean, and go send her somewhere and break her ass for some more of it. You know what I mean? Just like we say, some more of it. You know what I mean? But when you give her some instructions to go get some more of it, don't do that on that casino floor because the motherfucking cameras is all around that bitch and you'll be in somebody's CCDC, you know, singing Deborah Cox how did I get here? Now I want that to happen to you, baby. You know what I mean? But when it come to my pimp partner, I'm a because I got love for his pimping and his campaign. I might have some courtesy and get that nigga, you know what I mean, a courtesy call, let him know like, yeah, man, you know what I mean, is something wrong with your bitch knack? People, what you mean? What's wrong with my? Yeah, man. Every time, man, I bend a corner, man, or every time I'm in this limo, man, and I got the driver bending over, man, the bitch is really fucking over her neck, man. The seat, you know, man, is red and black tie. You know what I mean? She really want to see, you know what I mean, these Louis that I got on. She really want to smell the cologne of a pimp, you know, because I love you, baby, and I don't want you to sit up there and lose, you know what I mean? Because right now, I ain't even gonna lie to you. As much as I love you. You know what I mean? I'm in a position, baby, right now to walk up to your car and walk up to your house right now and put a sign on that motherfucker and say, going out of business. You know what I mean? You gonna fuck around and going out of business with me, baby. You know what I mean? And hey, shout out to the legendary pimping man, Rodney Slim. Yeah, man, Rodney Slim, man, out there Oklahoma, because the thumbnail that I'm gonna use for this actually comes from Ronnie Slim. The motherfucking YouTube was tripping, wouldn't let me use my damn thumbnail. But you're gonna see the thumbnail that I'm gonna put for this video. This picture come from Ronnie Slim. So y'all look out for that. But yeah, man, you know, just to sit up there, man, and let you guys know when it comes to my pimp partner, that's a little different. Because you have to sit up there and check in with the pimping, you know, and he might not even be tripping over that bitch, but especially if it's one of his bottom bitch, if he got a kid or a child by the bitch, 9 out of 10, yeah, he might sit up there, man, and he might trip over the bitch, man. You know what I mean? And it ain't even worth it, man. You know, man, these niggas, man, to go from, you know, all out of a bitch, man, this number pimping, man, to cuz, blood, you know what I mean, on Pyru, you know what I mean? Or a motherfucker might be on insane, you know what I mean? Motherfucker might do that shit, you know what I mean, over his bottom bitch. Nigga might do that shit over his wife that you didn't even know he was married to. A nigga might do that shit, you know what I mean, with a bitch that he got kids with that you don't even know he got kids with because the motherfucking mama, you know, his mama watch him. You know what I mean? So it's best to check in, man, because you never know how the next man feel about the next you know what I mean, bitch, man. You might not know how you feel about that bitch, man. So check that temperature first, because I don't want you to lose your wife, you know what I mean, thinking that everything was all right, you know, thinking that this hoe was cool, but turned out to be his wife. So I don't want you to lose your life over that, man. Yeah, on Hoover. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want y'all to lose your life. But look, man, even though I'm not done with my list, you know, of what pimps don't do, but because this has been over a 3 hour video, now I'm just gonna pause here. You know what I mean? And maybe I might do a part three because this is long, and I'm sure I will do a part three. And maybe I might do a part three with somebody else because it's so much more that, you know, the pimping don't do. Because I was getting ready to get into what the pimping don't do in the strip club. Now that's a video I wanted to do with pimps, but due to the fact that, you know, shit broke up, you know, it is what it is. That's what I was getting ready to get. I was gonna give you some samples of what pimps don't do in strip club. But I love you guys. Hope you live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live. Go to Instagram, put in SINFULTHEP. Follow there. I'm over 3 hours. I'll give y'all a part three later on. If you want a part three of this, get in the comment section and say, bro, give us a part three. If you think I done enough, you know what I mean, then I can move on to other topics. But if you want a part three of this particular topic, get in the comment section and let it be known that Pete, we definitely need a part three. I love you guys. I hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you share this video. Make